All right. Hello, everybody. How is
Hello.
how's
Hi.
everybody doing
Hello.
this fine night? I actually have you guys like up in front of me for once. I rearranged some stuff and now I get to see you for a little bit.
Professional AF.
Normally I have like 37 pages of notes in front of me instead.
Is the way.
It is. But episode 3 already. Kind of crazy, honestly. Oh, I definitely should have asked this before we went live, but you know, the stay on brand and all that. Um, are we good to go next week?
Yeah, I have nothing going on.
Oh no, wait. Gibby and I are driving.
I was gonna say, I thought for some reason we weren't gonna be able to go next week, and it seems as though
Did
I'm
we decide
correct.
we're gonna drive on the Monday? I thought we were gonna drive on the 11th.
Even if we leave the 11th, we're still gonna be driving on the 12th.
Okay, so there will be no session next Monday. That is what I was trying to get to. I'm just terrible at it. So yeah, no session next Monday. Potentially I'll have like a group together and we'll do like a one shot instead. But speaking of one shots, tomorrow, please feel free to come join us here again, an hour later than right now. So in like 25 hours from now, we will be doing our Saving Santa one shot. We're gonna have a really good cast for that one too, with Lone Egg and Garlic Bread, and then Allie and Gibby from here as well. And I'm I'm very excited. We have a cool like overlay set up for it. I have a fun story planned, and the characters that they have are chaotic, and it is going to be amazing. So feel free to hang out for that tomorrow. Other announcement, the first 2 episodes of Tales from Hylem are available on YouTube now. So if you guys are tuning in, this is your first episode, feel free to hang out and just start on episode 3. But also, if you want a little bit of background, if you want to go watch the others, they are available on YouTube on the Bear With Us YouTube channel now. So you know, go and check those out. Subscribe to the YouTube. That way, if you do miss us live, I'm gonna be pretty regularly. I should be able to get the episodes posted every Friday. So this one that you're watching right now, if you're watching it on YouTube, hello, it's either Friday or later.
Greetings from the past.
Exactly. Click that link, nerds. But I think that's all I have for announcements. So we have a word from our sponsor, and then we will get into the session tonight. Hey man, what you doing?
Keep your voice down. You'll wake them up.
Wait, wake them up? Wake who up? Did you finally get in a relationship?
Wouldn't that be a Christmas miracle?
Oh.
No, my neighbors. I don't want them to know I'm here.
Wait, don't want them to know you're where? Christian, where are you?
I'm in my neighbor's house. I thought I made that clear.
Why are you in your neighbor's house dressed like Santa?
Well, what could be a more perfect disguise for a beanie during December?
Oh, you know, that's a good point, actually. I guess I never really... Wait, no! Why are you breaking into your neighbor's house? That's illegal!
Well, money is a little tight this year, and I can't afford to get you all presents legally, so I'm taking re-gifting to a whole new level. Besides, it's only legal if I get caught, and it's not like we're broadcasting this to the whole internet.
What? Christian, first, that is not how that works. Second, we literally are.
Oh yeah, I guess I did take the time to set up my camera when I got in here. Well, do you have a better idea?
Yes, actually I do. Just go to Warm Hearth Creations website and use the code Bear With Us. They have a huge holiday savings going on right now, and with most of their items, they're marked down by 30% or more.
Man, and here I thought I was getting a steal. but I'm already here. Why don't I just keep going?
Well, besides the fact that it's hard to play D&D in jail, and you'd be ruining someone else's holiday season, there's also a little more to the deal. If you use code Bear With Us in the checkout, you get another 15% off your code. With these kind of savings, you don't need to steal from your neighbors to get gifts for Christmas.
Seriously? I'll actually be able to buy you all presents and eat real food instead of wrapping paper with those discounts. Alright, I'm convinced. I better get out of here so I can try for plausible deniability.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, son of an elf. I'm Christmas caroling. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree.
Get out of my house!
Yeah.
Don't be like Christian this holiday season. Head on over to Warm Hearth Creations and use code Bear With Us in the checkout. Now, back to D&D.
Ow!
Too much tape?
How did that feel?
Too much tape.
Oh, I love it.
Good job, guys. That was a good
All right, let
plug.
me turn my lights back on.
We'll give Christian a second to get his room set back up. Zephyr, huge shout out. Thanks for stepping in at the end. I messaged him like 30 minutes before we went live.
I had to. It was
appreciate
hard
it.
for me to get into character, dude. Like I was. Yeah, you didn't give me a lot of time to.
I know
you
those and those two
get into
lines.
the-
Honestly, you nailed them. So
It
good
was
job.
pretty hard.
Good job.
Hi, Hanson. Hi, Gumpy. Welcome.
But yeah, if you guys head on over to Warm Hearth Creations, you use code Bear With Us in the checkout, and you will get a 15% discount on your order on top of any sort of deals that they already have going. So pretty good deal. Go check them out. Well, with that, let's go ahead and get into tonight's episode. Previously on Tales from Hylem.
You got a little carried away with one of your casts, and you had damaged a couple of good folk. One of them being me.
Pathetic mortals, be stronger.
Pathetic. If you claim to be a god, then why are you so reckless with your powers?
First things first, we gotta figure out our surroundings. I think we need a group to head out in the morning, first light. Give us an idea of what we're dealing with.
Oh shit! Okay, guys, we hurt Zorbus's feelings.
Here, let's go.
The last words that you remember hearing. Before you can return, you must learn to first respect the mortals. But as you just get above the top of them, you can see that there are several skeletons of ships.
I scream out, "Everybody alert! We're not alone here!"
Inside, there is a small, what appears to be a very ornate scroll case. So as you guys reach the top of this rock formation, a little over a mile or so away, you can tell there's an opening in the side of this rock formation there. After fending off a small group of kobolds and settling a bit of infighting, Captain Morrison suggested they send out a scouting party the next morning. Our adventurers volunteered, and the next morning set about preparing for the road. After a short but detailed discussion about whether or not to bring Zorbus, it was decided it would be best for him to be away from the camp. After a brief altercation between Valandir and Zorbus, in reference to Zorbus' reckless behavior in the battle the night before, the party set out. Zorbus took the lead, and though he was doing a very good job of sticking to the tracks, Takar and the rest of the group were double-checking his path several feet behind. After Zorbus noticed this, there was yet another altercation where Zorbus became upset with the disrespect he was being shown and flew away. The rest of the party, with little concern, and now much enjoying the quiet, continued on the path. After coming to a well-traveled road, the party decided to take the eastern route first. Topping the hill along this path, they discovered a large kobold encampment and decided it best to avoid it for now. Making their way west, they came to the outskirts of another camp where they decided to have Luna fly up and get a better view of things. To the north, she spotted a large rock formation. To the west was the second kobold encampment, and to the south was a slightly smaller rock formation. As Luna flew higher, she could begin to see a large grouping of wrecked ships on the other side of the large rocks to the south. Meanwhile, Zorbus sat alone under a tree trying to figure out a way to get home. As he sat there, he remembered the last words spoken to him before being forced to leave. After replaying the words, and coming to a conclusion that only Zorbus could come to, he set back out to find the party. He found them just as they were deciding to head south to check out the shipwrecks, and decided to tag along for the time being. While searching the ships, Valandir and Luna both ran into some undead soldiers. The combats were quick, and no one was extremely hurt. Valandir also discovered a chest with an ornate scroll case, a very rich-looking dagger, and a painted portrait inside. While everyone else was exploring shipwrecks, Takar and Zorbus discovered a strange crack in the rock wall that led to a cave. Deciding there was nothing of interest inside the cave, the two of them left. As the rest of the party regrouped, they decided to head back up the rock wall and continue exploring the island. So, as you reach the top of this rock formation and look out over the island, what would you guys like to do?
Well, everybody, I think it's time that we set off. I don't know what we should do, though. Should we go off back to the camp and rally with our allies? Should we go off on a different adventure?
I would say we go back to the camp.
I think that's a great idea. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Camp's a good idea. We got some stuff we need to get back.
All right. Well, then maybe we should make our way. I just start walking towards the direction of camp from where I imagine the direction is. What it would be it's a north from here.
Where are we going? In the way of camp.
In the way of camp.
Which way is that?
In the way of camp.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, that's how we like use directions in the future reference.
Literally
Yeah.
the most Arthur Morgan answer I've ever heard. Where are we going?
That's a Kratos
That's
answer.
Kratos.
Oh,
Come on, girl.
True.
Come on,
You
girl.
are hunting deer.
I was just
No
remembering
way.
the part with,
Where
with
where are we going? In the way
In
of
the
deer.
direction of deer.
right.
In the direction of deer.
Right. I was thinking of the part with Kieran where he throws him on the horse. Where are you taking me? Somewhere you ain't gonna like. What are you gonna do to me? Something you ain't gonna like. All right. So you guys want to start heading towards camp. So you'll have to make your way back down this rock formation, kind of through the somewhat worked path, a little bit of a narrow pass. This will require you to make some more climbing checks, as if you remember, there is like a pretty sheer 10-15 feet that you'll have to make your way back down. Obviously, excluded in this check will be Luna, as Luna can just fly down.
Ah, nerds.
But
know.
if everyone else, first of all, if you would give me a marching order, and then give me your athletics checks to make your way down the rock formation.
I'll be first in line.
Okay.
Yeah. If anyone doesn't have an objection to that, Zorbus.
I'll
Zorbus is waiting around to get carried.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm sure
are you gonna pick him
are.
up?
No.
Oh.
Come on, little Zorb. It's Zorbus Adal Rier of the celestial plane of Duermahart. Sorry.
You almost nailed that.
It's pretty close. Yeah, so
I'll
be
take up the
front.
rear.
I guess I'll be in the middle then.
Take up the rear. Okay, athletics.
And you're carrying Zorbus?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I rolled a 15.
Oh no.
15. Okay.
I pick up Zorbus, like belly facing the ground and just kind of walking like this.
Damn it, it's cocked. Right. Oh, well, okay.
So who's next? Is it you, Kennifer, then?
I believe so.
Okay.
My first roll was cocked, but the second one is an 8 total.
An 8. Oof.
It was going to be a 19, but it was cocked.
And then, I mean, Luna's kind of in her own order, as she can just, like I said, just fly down. So, if you want to wait for everybody to get down before you make your landing, or if you
Nope.
want to land before everyone else, go for it.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Nerds, I meant that.
Fair enough. So it's a bit of a struggle, Valandir, making your way down this sheer rock face, carrying your gnome companion. However, though it is a struggle, you're able to make it without falling or dropping the gnome.
You're welcome.
However, as you kind of hit the ground and set Zorbis down on his feet, you hear like the scraping of rock and
Alex.
a quick scream as you see Lady Kennever lose her grip on one of the rocks and begin to fall towards you.
I drop the gnome quickly, and I brace for impact and attempt to assist Lady Kennever or catch her in whatever fashion I can. I'm just bracing for it. I'm getting ready for it.
Okay.
She
would
was falling
say
towards me.
I would say Kennever, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
But you have advantage as Valandir is helping you. I'm gonna fix my webcam angle. It's a little wonky today.
Okay, I will definitely go with the first one, which was a dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So, unfortunately, you will still take some fall damage from this, but with the
You know,
help of
that makes
Valandir, it is halved. So, as you hit the ground, your fall being broken by Valandir's assistance, you kind of just slightly twist your ankle. You take 2 points of fall damage.
I twist my ankle.
No, I do.
Okay.
Kennever does.
Watch out for that rock. It's slippery.
Yeah, watch yourself this time. Try not to get hurt. An injury out here could be deadly.
Especially if you're the one fixing it.
Oof.
Hey now,
Call back to
I
session
am a
one.
helper. I would like to remind you that I did fix that arm. It was just not gracefully fixing it.
After you broke it again.
Hey,
Sometimes things have to be broken more for them to be fixed properly.
I don't think that was one of them.
Fair enough, old friend. Fair enough.
Takar, what was your actually, never mind. I don't need you to make one. My bad.
I was about to ask. I was like,
Nope,
since I'm
nope.
not carrying Zorbus this time.
Nope, you very gracefully make your way down the sheer side of this cliff, pretty effortlessly. Seems as though he's done this a time or two, and it's like he's just scurrying down the side of the rock face, as opposed to everyone else who is kind of having to leap from handhold to handhold. Luna, go ahead and give me a perception check as you land before everyone else.
Okay. Shoot, I don't have my D&D Beyond sheet up. 1 second. I got a 13 plus whatever my modifier is, which I think is +2. I think it's a 15.
15?
I think so. I'm double checking, but
So as you land back down where the base of this rock formation is much more stair-like, though still a narrow pass, large rocks on either side. It's definitely much easier to climb down from this point on. Towards the narrowest point of the path, you can see 3 individuals standing not necessarily like defending the pass, but definitely standing so that they are blocking off this narrow portion of the path from anyone getting through.
Okay. Can I like identify like what like race they are or anything?
From they're still quite a ways away from you.
Okay.
But from where you are, they seem about your height. Very small individuals.
Okay. So
But it's
not
hard to
super
make out
intimidating.
details from here.
Okay. I'll probably alert the others first that they're there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll call back to the others and let them know that there are people blocking the path.
So you
Or
kind of
creatures.
yeah, you kind of fly back up to where everybody was regrouping as they hit the bottom of this like 15-foot sheer 15-foot like sheer rock face. As the rest of you are still kind of getting yourselves back together, Kennever especially just kind of regathering yourself after the near miss. Valandir, double checking in, making sure that you're okay.
Making sure that it's broken enough.
Yeah.
Do you need me to
Checking
break
to
it
see if he
further?
needs to break it again.
Yeah. Luna kind of flaps up and lands next to you guys.
Hey guys, there's some people up ahead kind of blocking the road. It looks like there's 3 of them. I can't see much more than that. But they're there.
They didn't resemble anyone we have back at camp.
They're like my height, so pretty short compared to the camp homies.
Hmm.
I wonder if we have some highwayman on our hands.
Probably
What?
just more kobolds.
I'm inclined to agree with Takar.
Do kobolds normally run pretty small?
They were
Yes.
pretty small when they attacked us last time, so I don't think they
Oh.
grew too much since then. Yeah.
Fair enough. I guess I imagined them to be like my height. I don't know.
No.
Never mind.
No, they're like
No.
3 to 4 feet tall max.
Oh, no wonder why they have such a little hit points.
Yeah,
We just
yeah.
absolutely demoed them.
Yep.
They're so tiny. They're tiny little things. Why are we so afraid? Why am I so afraid to attack them now? Like that. Just say, all right, guys. I think we should just full on attack their base now. Speaking out of character, of course.
That's
Just the 5
No.
of us assault the whole thing. We got this.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'll go well.
You know the idea of like being how many 5th graders do you think you can handle? Like I feel like it's
See that?
I feel like it's that
see
scenario.
but that's a question. That's a fight that realistically you can't win and you can't lose. Because if you lose, you got beaten up by a bunch of 5th graders. If you win, you just assaulted a bunch of minors.
Not if you have a sword. Then it's full on manslaughter. All right, let's
Well,
continue.
Okay.
All right. I don't know. I feel like we should push ahead, and if they're blocking our path, well, we might just have to negotiate a way around them.
Yeah, sounds good. Just wanted to let y'all know they're there.
I appreciate the heads up, darling.
Yeah.
Everybody brace yourselves for a surprise.
The fuck does that
I'm
mean?
trying to figure out
As-
if you're like genuinely telling them to watch out for a surprise or if that was a warning.
Brace yourself, because I'm gonna surprise you guys. I'm just gonna start walking.
Bear, did you see my DM?
No, I did not.
I was just making sure.
We should come up with like a hand signal or something, since in streamer mode you can't see DMs.
Ah, yes. That will work very well for me.
No tough shit.
What is a DM? No, okay, yeah. So
It's a dungeon master.
I pick up Zorbus again. Start marching my way towards the 3 individuals who are clearly blocking our path.
So about like maybe 10 feet in front of you at this point, while you're conversing, you very clearly watch as Zorbus begins like walking towards the kobolds as though he's sneaking. But like you're in an open valley, and so you're just watching him crouch walk away from you essentially.
So they are
Dun,
kobolds.
dun, 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 dun.
But yeah, Zorbus is sneaking his way towards the kobolds at this moment.
And we all see this.
Oh yeah,
I just,
like I said,
I
very
just sit there and-
very narrow passageway, and it's just open rock. So
I'm just gonna maybe
Uh,
just kind of casually walk behind him, just like
I was gonna say, I'm in.
Kind of want to
Zorbus's-
see where this goes.
in
To be
Zorbus's
honest,
head. In Zorbus's head. Here's, darling. You know that you're not exactly hidden, correct?
And I can't respond, right?
I mean, you. Yeah, I can't hear you.
I can, but you can't hear me.
yep.
Right.
Wait, would I know that you can't hear me, or
I don't think so. Unless you know other gem dragons.
doubt it? Okay, I didn't know if that was like a thing where like I just knew because like I've seen you like talk to others, or
Probably
I don't know
not.
if
Probably
you
not
were
at this
told that.
point.
The
You've
only
known each other
person-
a little under 72 hours, and most of it was in a storm.
The only other person I've used this on so far has been Valandir, and
Mhm.
I don't believe he's mentioned it to anybody.
nope. And I don't think I know either that you can't hear me.
No,
through-
he definitely tried to reply to you. So
Yep.
Yeah, I tried to reply, but I mean,
multiple
it's not like
times.
it's not like there's any response back to tell me, oh, I can't hear you. You know, so I'm kind of speaking into the void.
just know Zorvis is like making this giant speech in his brain.
Beautiful.
The classic Zorbus.
Like with hand motions and everything.
You're like speaking to a wall, and you're just like,
fully thinking you can hear him.
And I just see this, and under my breath I go, "Oh, he thinks I can hear him."
so cute.
Zorbus, since you have taken the lead, as you approach these kobold, you can see the one in the front is hands behind their back, kind of just pacing back and forth in front of the other two. And you can clearly make out that they are indeed kobolds at this point.
All right,
Um,
Zorvis sees your kobolds and is just gonna cast a spell immediately.
Jesus fuck.
Oh no.
Just knowing him,
Yeah, I mean, no, that checks out.
that's just how I imagine it's just gonna go down. He's not even gonna question it. He's just walk up and try to just attack him.
I see that Zorbus is right about to like make ridiculous motions to cast a spell, and I want to sprint towards him and stop him. Zorbus, no!
Well, now they know we're here no matter what.
I think they knew they were here anyways.
So, from where you guys came down to where these kobolds is quite the distance, and where you make it to Zorbus before you would be noticed would be like right in this area here. And the kobolds are still a ways away.
We're like over here, you said?
Yep, perfect.
I want you to know this isn't stopping me still, unless you're actually gonna physically stop him.
I was gonna try to like not tackle you, but kind of like just stop whatever motion you're making. Like, Zorbus, don't do this.
So, you are still a decent distance away from these kobold at this point. I don't know what the
I'm in
range you
range.
have on spells. Okay.
Oh,
Are you
boy.
I just need to know, are you gonna physically stop him?
I
Because if you're just gonna talk to him,
My
I'm gonna
intention,
launch the spell.
my intention, is to grab whatever motion you have going on, and like if I see it, I don't know exactly what motions you're making. Like say like you're throwing your arm out, I was gonna grab your arm and like put it to your side or something, and stop you from whatever cast
So
you're making.
yes, he's
I'm
intentionally
gonna
physically
physically-
stopping you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
physically touch you.
You're gonna
Never mind
try
then.
and
Which I'm
Tom
guessing
and
is gonna
Jerry
back-
turn the gun back at him.
Which is gonna suck, I'm sure, for me, but I'm not the type that shoots first, asks questions later. So
You were in the lead, so I would put you right there. I would say this will just come down to initiative. So both of you go ahead and roll initiative. If you're first in initiative before Zorbus, Valandir, then absolutely you can go ahead and make an attempt to stop him. Otherwise,
oh, that's not happening. It's a 3.
Don't forget to add your initiative.
Yep, I did.
Oh,
What'd you roll?
A 2. The gods are telling me that it's not happening today, which is, I'm guessing, good because I feel like you would damage me.
Again.
and
Okay.
Zorbus, I'm assuming you rolled higher than a 3 then.
I'm gonna roll right now. Well, I get a +4, so no matter
Oh,
what.
yeah.
I would say a natural 1 here gets you behind.
That's an 18.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and which one of the kobolds are you aiming for? I assume it's Firebolt.
Yep, it is gonna be Firebolt.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know another low level spell that has that kind of range.
What's the range on Firebolt?
120.
120 feet.
20.
Really?
Wow.
Yep.
Yep.
That's why Spell Sniper with it. That's why Spell Sniper is one of those that, though I love the level 1 feat, that's one that I would not like at level 1 because
You're half a
240
mile
foot
away.
mean,
I don't
shit.
care.
Yeah.
If you really want to break it, you just gotta
Hit
go
this
Sorcerer,
button. Oh, whoops.
take Warlock, Warlock Adept.
Well, you gotta get Eldritch Blast, too.
Oh, actually, yeah, you gotta go into Warlock because you
I
need
started
the
blasting.
Invocation.
Exactly.
New Warlocks be like, what is my purpose? You cast Eldritch Blast.
Where am I up on this map?
Wherever you put yourself back in this area somewhere.
Okay.
But and then yeah, if you click on the newspaper, you should just be able to drag your little token on.
Well, I mean, shit. Christian Taxul could cast Eldritch Blast for 1,200 feet.
Yeah. Because if you get Eldritch Spear and then Spell Sniper and then...
He was part sorcerer too.
Yeah, because there is the meta magic, but...
Did you find it, Allie?
I can't track it.
From the characters? Oh, you got it.
Oh,
There it is.
I got it.
Hey!
You just like perched on Valandir's shoulder.
No,
right
no, 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 no.
That would be amazing.
What did you roll to hit, Zorbus?
Well, that's a 14 plus
Yeah, that hits.
6, so a dirty 20.
Yep.
And then 1d10, that's 7.
Apparently they weren't willing to talk to us before.
And you were aiming for the one in the front, you said?
Yeah, the one in the front, because you said that one had his,
So
like,
as
his
this
hands,
one
like
is
his
like,
back towards
yeah,
us.
his hands are behind his back. He's like pacing back and forth, mumbling something to himself, and then he catches a firebolt to the side of the head and just falls over dead. The other two like turn and look at each other, and anyone who would like to join the fight, go ahead and roll your initiative.
Heck
All right.
yeah. Got a 6.
I got a 22.
Is
Dirty 20.
a dirty 20? Okay. What is your plus to dexterity, Kenover?
+3. I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you will go first.
All right. So let's just see. No. Oh, no. Okay. Going to move. Oh, can I get through? Is where I put myself. I think I'm blocked.
I mean, you could take one step back and go around.
Okay.
It's off the map, but there's space
Alright.
there.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to cast it right away, but I am going to hold a firebolt for if they like try to attack us. I'll hold a firebolt for the left one.
Okay. The one on the right is next, and they are going to run. They're 30 feet forward, kind of disappearing behind this lip a little bit. You can still see their head though, and they are just running forward, waving their hands, and yelling. You would understand, kind of are in Draconic, and Zorbis, I believe you speak Draconic as well.
He does because he heard
Yeah.
my snide comment the other day.
You would both hear in Draconic him frantically yelling not to attack their hero's friends.
Okay, I will relay this message back to the others in common. Hold up, they say they come in peace.
It's not my turn yet, but if it was my turn, I would like can I talk mid battle? I'm not quite sure how that affects how the RP affects the initiative.
So generally speaking, most stuff you would just say it on your turn because
Mhm.
so every round of combat takes 6 seconds to happen, but it's all happening at the exact same time.
Yeah.
So usually you just like wait for your turn, but like you can reply to things that people say on their turn and stuff like that. And the other thing is like right now where they have announced that they don't want any trouble. It's up to you guys at this point if we are staying at initiative.
Okay. Zorbis, we need to hear them out.
I think it's Takar.
Oh, well, in that case,
Oh.
whether he chooses to listen or not, picking up Zorvis and pointing in the opposite direction as the kobolds.
This would definitely be a contested athletics check here, as you are trying
Okay.
to grapple Zorbus.
What are the odds? I heard acrobatics.
Pretty slim, about as high as the last time you asked me that question.
Okay, that's a 19.
Oh, shit.
22.
Ah!
Because it was a natural 20, but it was a
But
minus
-1,
one.
yep. I feel your
Oh
pain.
no, that's so sad. But yeah,
Natural
no.
20. Let's go.
Though he puts up a decent little struggle, yeah, you are able to pick up and restrain Zorbus.
I'm trying to think.
Stop wiggling, you little shit.
I'm trying to figure out if, like, in his sick, twisted mind, if he
That's
would
always a
be like,
great way
nah,
to start a thought.
now I gotta kill all the kobolds, or if he's just gonna let it be, or hear him out.
Is that all you're doing with your turn, Takar?
Yeah.
All right. I believe that takes us to Luna then.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell them to speak. Why have they come to us? Why?
Okay, so you just don't. You just kind of stay put for your action.
Mm-hmm.
Valandir.
I'm gonna go up to Zorbus, and I'm going to kneel down. I'm assuming Takara has him at a lower level, considering he's a dwarf. I'm a little bit taller. I'm gonna kneel just a little bit. I'm like, Zorbus, you need to stop attacking every little thing that you see. We need to think about our actions before we do it. You just killed something over there. You just absolutely ended something's life. This does not weigh on you at all.
Zorvis looks at him. He's probably a little upset that he's getting carried right now because he doesn't like it.
Well, you're not being carried. You're being restrained. There's
You
a
got you
big
like
difference.
Oh, I
Or,
heard you
not
picked
have
him up
locked
and
up.
well, the way I'm picturing it is like you just kind of have him on your side, like you're holding him, like
I was picturing
like a melon or
Nelson.
something. Oh, if I'm being restrained, be a little bit different then. Okay, Zorvis is definitely a little more upset then. I was thinking he was just being like carried like a little baby, but he's gonna be like, what do you say at this point? He would say, like, so like you have him in like a full Nelson, right? Basically, essentially.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay. So his arms are up in the air. Like, you insolent mortals. I'm doing my mission to keep you safe from these things. Did you not hear? I have to kill all the kobolds on this island.
That mission is the whim that you had been granted this mission by some unknown entity to us is obviously very diluted. We should not be just killing kobolds just because you think it's what you need to do. There has to be a reason for this. And then I'm just gonna march toward whatever remaining action I have. Can I do that after I move once?
Yeah, you can split
And
your
then-
movement.
Yeah, and then I'll just go forward and like gesture that I'm like not allowing any more combat to happen to them. I'm like, okay, we're done. We're not doing this.
Yeah. So
We're not. Yeah.
you were here, I think.
Yep.
So
I
you
like
20. You could get to like right there.
Yeah. Just put myself a little bit in front of Zorbus and be like, I'm so sorry. This isn't happening. I'm sorry.
This kobold back here takes like a few steps forward, but also is like, though weapon is now out and they're like in a defensive stance, they're not making any sort of motion like they're going to be coming at you. And they're gonna hold their action. Both kobolds now are like just yelling out Atun, Atun, which you know to be draconic for essentially peace. And by you I mean Zorbus and
Right.
Kennever. But Zorbus, it is your turn in initiative again.
Zorbus will be like, fine, I won't kill the mortal. Now unhand me. As he's just there, arms up still.
I'll think about it. As you are now no longer in a full Nelson, you're just like tucked underneath his arm.
I turned my head back a little bit, and Takar, don't let him do anything.
Are we
All right.
still in initiative?
That's what I was just gonna ask you guys.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not planning on fighting unless Zorbus plans on fighting me.
we will keep the Zorbus Takar initiative. So, yeah.
I'm going to continue down to get a bit closer.
This one here scurries up, comes to meet you.
I'll follow behind, or like right there, or up here. I guess.
Yeah.
Atun.
Boon.
What's he saying, Kennever?
Peace. He's saying peace.
See, Zorbus, you don't just go around attacking things.
Oh, he knows what they're saying.
What is wrong with that little thing?
The kobold winces.
Not-
Sorry.
Not you, darling, not you. Do you speak the common tongue?
Very little.
That's okay. I can translate. It's fine.
And you ask them what their purpose is here.
Yeah, I will switch back to Draconic so that I can understand their message more clearly.
Okay.
And what is it that you seek, then?
We just want to talk. You showed much strength, kill many kobold, many kin. We want to
Yes.
show you honor, praise you.
Praise us.
Zorbus hears that and just shouts, finally!
Takar just glares at you.
Whatever feeds his ego.
You guys don't understand what they're saying. We're speaking in Draconic.
True.
You just know that he and I are chatting back and forth, and then Zorbus just shouts out, "Finally!"
Kennever, speak to me. What is happening?
They're saying that they respect our strength and wish to show us honor for killing so many kobolds.
And you wanted to kill him.
Switching back to Draconic, I say, what exactly does that mean?
Come with us. Come to camp. We feast. We dine. We party.
Insight check to know if we are going to be the feast.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
It's a flat 7.
You don't think so?
Kennifer?
They're inviting us back to their camp for a feast and a celebration.
Food!
Pass.
Food! Shut up, I'm going. I'm in.
I
Say
feel
less.
like we should be looking for a way off this island, not to be having a feast. Can you ask them if they could help us leave?
I guess.
Of course. And I will ask them. That's very kind of you, but we're more preoccupied with getting back to our home. Do you know a way that we could get off this island?
Yes. No island well. You come to feast. We talk there.
And I roll a 7 on insight. They're saying they'll tell us more at the feast.
Well, I'm in.
We know.
I'm a little reluctant to do this, but if we have no other choice,
I
we don't
hate
really
that I
have
rolled
many
a 7.
options. We don't have many options. We might have to just do this.
Zorvis is wiggling his way out already, trying just like he's all for it because they want to praise him.
All right.
Y'all can do what you want.
And
I'm gonna go hit up the food.
I switch back to Draconic. Please lead the way.
And I'll follow behind too. Follow them. Casually keeping my hand on my hilt.
Casually.
I don't know, like what I don't know, like either way. I'm like, as I'm walking, I'm like, I don't know.
He's
You know
just
what I mean.
resting his hand on it.
I'm resting my hand on my hilt, just casually. Just a place to put my hand.
As you guys agree to follow him to the camp, he like throws his hands up in the air, like looking to the tops of the sides of the rock formations, and in Draconic just yells, "They come! And
God.
you guys can see like some rocks, loose rocks falling from the tops, and as you guys look up towards the top, you can see several kobold archers that were sitting there laying in
Holy
wait,
shit!
which are now like bows above their heads, like cheering and celebrating and turning and heading back towards the camp.
That's awesome.
Well, good thing you held him down.
Yeah, it's a good thing we stopped the little bastard from attacking more. It's a lot of saving throws I see right there.
I suppose I'll be in the front of the marching order this time since I can understand them more clearly.
Making your way back towards the camp, following the rest of this kind of narrow valleyway down. There's a lot of discussion going on amongst the two kobolds down here with you, and you can hear conversation going on above you as well, though much more faded, distant, and hard to understand. The two in front of you are it's mostly just excited talk. Um, Stuff like, I can't believe it worked. We only lost one of them. This is amazing. Just very like excited
Having on
banter
insight.
as they lead the way back to their camp. As you guys make your way back to the main road, they turn and head west towards this western camp that
Is
you
the
guys
lower
had
one?
found. Yes, would be the lower camp.
So this is the one that was stronger and more decked out.
I'm sorry, I'm still in reverse. They take you to the eastern camp over here, which is to the east, which is why it would be the eastern camp. My apologies.
Is that the strong one or the ones that looked like the ones that attacked us?
Both look to be about the same. They were just wearing different colors, seemingly of a different clan of kobolds.
I knew it. That's what it was. It was different colors. One didn't appear stronger than the other.
I thought they
Yeah.
had better stuff too. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Just at the camps in general, the kobolds seemed more well equipped
Gotcha.
than the ones that had come to your camp. But yeah, they take you to the much closer camp, being the eastern camp. I'm gonna keep saying that so I get it right.
So these are the ones who are different from the ones that attacked us during the night.
You could guess that the more well-traveled path was heading to the east, but the road itself was fairly well-traveled. So as far as where the kobolds came from, as far as you know, they could go back and forth, but
Right.
these kobolds at least appear to be from this camp here.
As we're walking towards the camp, I'd like to shuffle closer to Zorbus and kind of like put my hand on his shoulder. And as we're continuously walking, I'd like to tell him, now Zorbus, going further, while we're stuck together on this island or whatever misadventures we find ourselves on, can you make a pact with me? Can you promise me that you won't be just guns blazing? Just think
What are
about this.
guns?
Can you think about not just going head first into battle? Just think about the people or the creatures that might want to praise you first.
Steph, I'm being a dick. Guns exist.
No, it's true. No.
No, they don't.
Would
No, they
Zorbus
don't.
know about
Oh,
like,
right. I forgot.
that, like how warlocks
Yeah,
are
never
a
mind.
thing?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
Would Zorbus know like how warlocks are a thing? Like how like they make pacts with patrons?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Zorbus like lets out a giant laugh. He's like, "Oh, you finally see my godlyhood.
No.
You want to make a pact? You want me to be your patron?"
Oh god.
That was a
Zorbus.
poor choice of words, Valander.
Okay, how about this? We'll take a step back, just a quick moment. I recognize your godlike prowess, but I don't think
I think
that
you
I
meant to
wanna-
say ego.
you're. Yeah. I would like to reinstate what I just said in a more simple way. Can you just let me know next time you decide to just attack something first? Can we
You
do
cle-
that?
You clearly knew I was going to attack something because you tried stopping me.
This is true.
Why would I let you know if you already knew?
Okay, Zorbus, I feel like this
is
isn't
why
getting
you
anywhere.
mortals are thick-skulled, and your God-given grace. You guys don't use your intelligence. Next time, you would know, so you know. And
Zorbus.
Zorbus keeps walking.
And I'm just like, can't get anywhere with him.
Oh, then he oh yeah, takes like he like it looks like he just remembers something, turns around, walks back up to Valandir, and says, "When I get back to the celestial plane of Dweomerheart, I will contact you about your patronage." And turns around and starts walking.
And I'll be waiting for it, for that subtle and very relieving rejection I can give you. All right, I'm just kidding. Let's go.
Are you kidding though?
You
He's
said
gonna-
you
he's
wanted
gonna
to
be my-
make a pact.
He'll
You
be my
said you
patron
wanted to make
god.
a pact with him.
I didn't know that. I don't know that about warlocks. I didn't know that was a thing, or gods. Anyways, what is a patron? Can someone explain that to me? What does a patron do?
So a warlock is a class that gets
Mhm.
it's essentially like you get your powers by making a deal with a being that is far more powerful, like a devil or a great old one or a celestial or an archfey. And like you swear your fealty to them and like your service, and they give you the ability to cast spells and such.
Oh, okay. Wait, so would that be to my benefit for him to be my patron?
I
Or
mean,
would that be the other way
No.
around?
No, it would not.
Yeah.
I'd be sworn to him,
You'd
right? Is that
basically
what
You
have
would
a
be
magic-
sworn into service to
you'd have a
Zorbus,
magic
so
sugar
no.
daddy.
Oh shit, that'd be so hilarious.
You'd have a magic sugar daddy, essentially.
I
Yeah.
might have to like rethink that. That might be an awesome dynamic. Because
So, right
Be honest,
now,
okay, do it right
They
now.
have to be able to give you the power first.
oh yeah, maybe is Zorbus even that strong?
Right now, I don't know.
Honky? No, I'm just kidding.
Zorbus seems to think so.
Yeah, this is true.
Zorbus knows so.
Maybe when we're all level 60, we'll find out.
Level cap is 20.
No, we're gonna go to 60 in this campaign. I already talked to the bear. No, I'm just kidding.
You say that. Don't think he won't do it.
This campaign goes on for
Would
30
not
years.
be the
You
first
better be
time.
level 60.
As you guys enter the kobold camp,
It's like, whatever.
they have already as you're arriving, there's like a large conglomeration of kobolds towards the beginning of the gate, and it seems as though most of them are very like distantly in conversation, not fully paying attention to everything that's going on, almost as if they're like not letting themselves get their hopes up, essentially. And as they see you guys on the road, they like quickly straighten out into the most organized lines that they can make on either side of this path leading into the camp, and they are like throwing petals of flowers and cheering. You hear a lot of draconic words of our saviors, to the powerful we praise you, and they are just cheering and applauding as you guys make your way into this camp.
I hate this.
I'll put on a show for them.
Zorbus would be like shaking hands, kissing babies, taking it all in.
And I'm just kind of like shrugging myself. I'm like, God, this is so unnecessary.
Yeah,
This
and
is a trap.
and noticing that very obviously not all of you speak Draconic. Some of them, they're doing their best to shout these cheers in common too. So you all have like a general idea of what's going on here. Even if you don't understand what they're saying, I mean, the body language and everything is, they are very excited that you are here.
Yeah.
Why don't everybody go ahead and give me an insight check?
Please let me make up for it this time.
This might be a little,
Hey!
this might be a little,
One higher.
this might be a little meta, Kennifer, but your insight check did not burn you in any way, shape, or form.
One higher.
Well,
Hey, you're getting somewhere.
Zorbus
an 8.
genuinely believes like they're gonna start worshiping him because he got a natural one.
Oh my
shit.
god.
I got
got
an
a-
8.
Oh.
8. Oh wow, you guys are so insightful.
I got a 23.
Oh,
There we
okay,
go.
okay.
I got an
Luna's the one that
18.
knows.
Funnily
Okay.
enough, all of you come to the same conclusion. They genuinely want to start worshiping you.
Cool. We got ourselves a little bit of a fan club, I think.
Certainly would
Food
appear
is-
that way.
If only everyone was this cool about killing their clients, man.
Yeah, for real.
Well, it would be so easy.
Is there a clear leader? Like someone that we could...
Yeah, he's back
just-
from the rocks.
Yeah, right? Honestly,
Oh,
probably.
yeah, you got a
yes.
firebolt to the head.
Yes, you got a firebolt to the face. Was the leader? Although it seems as though replacing leadership is something that happens here on the regular, and the person who stepped up and started talking to you is now being regarded as the leader, as they
got
were
us
the ones that
up.
successfully got you to come. So
Heck yeah.
It's so good.
they are now the
Picturing this
leader.
like the aliens from Toy Story.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Very very
Blah.
similar.
Oh,
Very
that's
similar
fucking beautiful.
behavior.
You have saved us. We are eternally grateful.
Yeah,
My
the-
mind is back at the cliffs when the leader's just patiently waiting there, strolling back and forth, and just gets sniped in the face just by fireballs. And then the other guys are like, "What the fuck?" And then we just, and they just see a commotion. We're just holding Zorba's back, and then I'm like, I'm sorry." I'm just picturing.
First
that's like
impressions.
the-
That is seriously so good. That's like a full-on
Oh.
skit. That's a skit right there. Just,
From-
I want someone to animate that.
from what you guys have seen from the kobolds so far, like gotten from their the way they behave and stuff, everything is very 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 momentum based. Like the slightest pendulum shift and they are going the other way. They were very nervous. One of them died. They freaked out. Then all of a sudden you were yelling that, hey, we can talk about this, and they're like, oh, okay, these powerful people want to talk to us, cool. Back at the camp, one of them stabbed you and drew blood, and now they thought they were winning the fight. Like they're very
Yeah.
very impressionable, very quick to switch how they're feeling.
So what you're saying is we should tread carefully because any sign that we're not in it, they're gonna think we're here to kill them all, basically.
I would
Zorbus is in it.
I would say that Luna especially and Takar, you two just with those insight checks like fully grasp this like pendulum sway of emotions that these kobolds seem to hold. They hold very tightly to this loose way of thinking.
Mm-hmm. Makes you wonder how they.
Replenish my strength.
But yeah, no, the cheering and the celebrating continues as you guys make your way in, and there's a table that is now frantically being set as none of these kobold thought you would actually show up, and so it was like, oh, I'm not gonna do this if they're not gonna be here.
Shit.
And now that you're here, they're setting out mugs of what you think might be ale. There's
I love that description.
roasted boar, rabbits. There is meat. There is a lot of meat.
Oh yeah.
The meat right now is like half cooked, but they're
Oh, Jesus.
they're serving it anyway because
That's fine.
they don't really understand. They don't cook their meat. They just know that you guys do. And by they know that you guys do, they saw cooked meat at your camp the last night and assumed that you like to heat it up first.
So there is their cargo.
Just get it a little toasty.
Yeah. So you are being served very, very uncooked meat, very interesting looking ale, and a whole lot of genuine smiles.
Smiles of sharp teeth.
As you guys make your way to this table, several kobolds are like pulling out chairs and offering you seats. Some of them arguing over which one of you is going to sit in their chair. Stuff like that. Eventually, you all get seated at your various seats around this table, and the one who had talked to you guys is like kind of standing talking to a bunch of other kobolds, and then like realizes, oh shit, the guy that's supposed to take the head of this table is dead, and runs over and sits at the head of the table with you guys.
Oh fuck, I'm Sasha.
Oh, I'm in charge now.
Literally.
Oh, welcome everyone.
And he is addressing everybody in the common tongue now.
We are very glad you are here. You bring much hope for our people. A toast.
And he like raises his mug, it like sloshes out.
To the heroes.
And then the rest of the kobolds chime in together. To heroes! And they all take a big swig of their ale.
I reluctantly like cheers them as well, and I like taste it kind of. I'm like,
Yeah.
It tastes like
the
salt
same.
water and urine. It does not.
cheers.
It does not smell like that. You're fairly certain that's not what it is, but that's what it tastes like.
I was really unready for that.
It's
Zakar takes like a small drink of it and then like throws the rest over his shoulder.
Luna's gonna go for the rarest meat and just start digging in. Ale aside, doesn't care. Just going at it.
As Luna starts like digging into this food, the rest of the kobolds at the table like see her going at it, and they're like cheering for her, and then they all just in the same manner just start grabbing pieces of meat. And
like people.
I don't want to get involved in that, so I'll just mage hand some over to me.
okay, some raw meat.
Some of the more cooked stuff.
Okay, sure. We'll say you can find a few pieces that are cooked enough.
I mean, I can touch it up with firebolt if I need to.
There you go. Not the most controlled way to cook your meat, but I respect it. Gotta work with what you got.
Yep.
As you kind of use firebolt to I mean, slightly less than char this meat. There's another like round of eruptions as every time you guys display. The kobolds are essentially just a giant conglomeration of about 50 to 60 yes men right now. They just everything you do, any joke
Why
you
did we bring
make,
Zorbus here?
they are
Yeah,
laughing, they are cheering you on. The ultimate support squad.
It's one hell of a hype crew.
As meals, however much you choose to eat, and or drink, as the meal continues on for a while, the conversation very quickly just starts going down this rabbit trail of different stories of conquests that are growing more and more drastic as each one of them gets told.
Stories about us, or
Some about you, some like,
I saw them fight 5 at one time. They were picking us up like we were children, tossing us into the trees.
but there's also some them talking about their own conquests that they've done, and it becomes a very like a festival setting of stories being shared, songs being sung, and praises being shouted out in your guys' name.
All right, guys, I have a cheers to make to the group of you Thank you all for having us.
Everyone just, yeah, and they raise their mugs and throw it back. Some that are just like holding like a leg of something, like just hold that up instead of a cup, and then take a bite.
Luna's like borderline food coma. But she's gonna hint to Kennever that Kennever, maybe we should start to get some answers to those questions we were asking earlier, now that they are a little looser lipped.
That's a great idea, darling. So, you called us heroes earlier.
Another eruption of cheers goes from around the table.
What's trying to think of how to ask this. Why is that, I suppose?
The one that's kind of taken charge.
You're strong. You have power. You make us seem like tiny baby.
I see.
Like gestures over towards Valandir.
Some the size of mountains.
And gestures over towards Luna.
Some stronger than the trees.
And looks over towards Zorbus.
Cones of light that demolish flesh.
Certainly do.
How could you not be heroes?
Kennever chooses not to answer that.
Kennever. I lean over to Kennever. Or I make my way to Kennever and I lean in.
You
Can
guys
you
are
ask
you guys
them-
are all sitting around the table like close enough to
Okay.
have conversation.
Okay, I want to keep it like kind of hush hush. Like I try to
So
like.
you're on the same side
quiet-
of the table.
Yeah, I quietly like just like hint at Kennefer like, can you ask them if they know of any way off this island?
Right. Alas, there are. When we were speaking in the past earlier, you said you knew a way for us to get off of this island. Is that correct?
The cheers, the shouts of victory, the yes man attitude just falls away.
See where this is going.
Silence takes hold. And the kobold in charge, like, very nervously.
Yes. There's a way. Many do not leave this place. Almost all stay in a way. No one leaves without its permission.
Permission? Whose permission?
Can I tell, like, are they scared?
Yes.
Just by mentioning this thing?
Yes.
I'm going to switch to Draconic and say, does it know our tongue?
No.
Oh, wait. You're asking in Draconic.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, well, then I'll switch back to common so everybody else can hear it. this. So, I take it from your reactions, this thing isn't very friendly.
It comes in darkness.
Say that one more time.
It comes in darkness. Always taking. Never giving. Kaifu Alturi.
Do I recognize?
The mention of the name, all of the kobolds just kind of like take a step back from the table. You can tell it gives them like the like hairs on the back of your neck, shivers down your spine.
You must not be named type energy.
Mm-hmm.
What was it again?
Uh,
Not in character.
Kai-
Just I didn't hear you.
Kaiful Altiri.
Eiffel Alturi. Is that a name or like a term in Draconic that I would recognize?
Yes, it is. It stands for Dark Wings.
Dark Wings. I'm going to point at Luna. Similar or no?
He looks over at Luna and shakes his head.
They demand treasures. Demand sacrifice. We just want to live, to hunt. But we cannot. It demands always more. But you are strong. You are big, powerful. Go to cave. Kill. Take treasure. We just want life and hunt.
I see. I'm going to look to my companions. I think that sounds doable. Don't you?
We can help them. I think we
With
should
some
do this.
to-go- Yeah, with some to-go snacks. That's my payment.
Listen here,
Wow.
Kobolds friends. We can help you. Or I can, at least. Cheers! And I raise my mug. Cheers!
Very quickly, the energy once again returns. The cheering comes back. The excitement, and most noticeably, the hope returns.
Here you go again, volunteering us for shit.
I mean, it sounds like it's the only way we can get off of this island, so...
I'm only helping if they feed me. Otherwise, I'm going back to camp.
I don't think
They're
that
feeding you
mutually
right now.
exclusive, darling.
Food for our quest. Jeez.
I'm not in the business of leaving those out high and dry. If I have the power to help, then I will.
In the business
That's-
of minding my own business, which is food. So
To me, it sounds like this thing is going to have a problem with us leaving, and I want to leave, so...
Who knows? Maybe it'll make a nice meal for you, Luna.
we made good thought to go.
Then I ask out loud, where can we find this beast?
cave.
Zorbis immediately apologizes for the insolent mortal that didn't listen to the story, obviously.
Well, okay, I see on the map it's up north, but were we told it was up north? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
They
at,
said-
at the last at the end of
they
last
said it-
session, you guys saw a cave, and then they said
Remember
that it was
last
in a
session
cave.
we-
But like, I
That's true.
mean, I can see how you wouldn't put it together. Like, no one straight up
And
said
also-
it's in the cave
He's-
to the north.
He's just trying not to assume.
And also, above table, remember last session, there was a perception check where you felt like you were being watched, but nothing happened.
Oh, see, I don't remember that.
Oh, well, I remember that.
Yeah, because that was for us.
Yeah,
that was
or
for,
more
those, that was
for
for
Car.
Zorbis and
Zorbis
That was
is
more
cold.
for
which I'm
Car.
pretty sure was the kobolds.
maybe. Damn sneaky kobolds, if that was the case. Because he rolled like an 18.
You guys backtracked, insulting me. You're like, okay, wait, never mind. We can see how you might not get. I'm kidding. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to take off. My guy's ready to go. He wants to get off this island as soon as
Oh.
possible.
We should
Perhaps
probably
we
go back to
shouldn't
camp.
fight it.
Is it nighttime by this point? Like, should we be seeking shelter?
No, it's not. It'd be like mid-afternoon at this point. By the time
Okay.
all the feasting has, like, everybody's eaten their fill that was eating.
And where's our base camp at from on this map?
Be like in this area here. Like very, very close to where the shipwreck is.
Mhm.
Can you ping it again? I didn't see it. Sorry.
I didn't see no ping either.
Yeah, right here. Is it still not showing you?
Oh, there it
There it
is.
is.
Now I see it.
No, that was
I
me.
was
No,
like,
that was
am I-
Valandir.
No,
No, that was me.
that's Valandir. Hold on. let
Okay,
me-
am I stupid? Because I don't see
Let me
no
see.
other
No,
ping.
no.
Like here? Oh god.
Here, can you see that one?
No.
No.
Why are my pings not showing up?
Over here?
This is
You're
dumb.
not special enough.
Over by this ship?
Right
Hold
here.
Oh, there we go. I saw that
Oh, I
one.
see.
Yeah.
Are you
Over
red?
here,
Okay.
guys.
Yeah, I am the red one.
Okay, yeah, I see
Oh, wait,
red
where?
now.
I oh god.
Where all the
Oh, I see.
pings are.
I was gonna say where
Now-
it's just
now-
being repeatedly
now-
Where there's
pinged.
just a bunch of circles.
We're here, guys. Okay, so it would be very much out of the way to go back to camp.
I mean,
I'm not opposed
I mean,
to doing it.
yes and no, because you're like tops 2 miles away from camp.
Okay.
It's it's not a huge.
Just a couple hours.
You're a little over 1.5 miles from camp,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like an hour and a half.
so it'd be like an hour out of the way to go back to camp.
Mhm.
It's not a very big island.
Yeah. Well, some of you want to go back to camp. Should we rendezvous with Captain? With the commander, I mean?
I think we should at the very least let them know what we're doing.
Let them know that we have a couple of allies, at least for now.
Better
know the
question
kobolds
is,
aren't
what's up with the
dangerous.
other camp?
Mm,
This is
mhm.
true.
I'll ask. What is it? We saw on our way here. We saw another camp. Are they friends of yours or?
The west, right?
Yes, the one to the west, which
To the west.
which I was incorrect about, but it's okay.
We
The,
saw another
the
camp.
important thing is it exists.
We saw another camp off to the west. Are those friends of yours?
Not friend, but not full enemy.
Rivals, would you say?
Kaifo want entertainment. We
Hmm.
compete.
I see.
But for now, I think we should probably avoid them
Yes.
to avoid any more unnecessary action. Do we head back to our base camp?
Sure.
I think we should at least drop off the stuff we got from the ships and tell Captain Morrison what we're doing.
I agree.
Sneak
And
some
then-
meat in her cape,
Yeah.
in her cloak before she heads out.
I lift my mug one more time. We will return victorious.
Again, another rousing. Yeah.
I love that. I love picturing it. My guy is just like kind of doesn't like feel super comfortable being there, but he knows how to play the crowd a little bit.
As you guys stand and begin to make your exit from camp, you kind of have this like following of kobolds like cheering you on your way out of the camp, and a chant of "Ithquente, Ithquente" just rises up above everything, which Zorbus and Kennever, you would know, is the draconic word for gods.
Oh, that.
What are they saying?
Instead of answering, I look over at Zorbus to see if he's shouting "thank you" or "finally" or "right" or something.
Zorbus is actually staying at the camp. He's not gonna go with y'all.
Not going with us to our camp, or not
Yeah.
going with us, period.
He's not going with y'all to your camp. He's staying
Okay.
there.
An option because they got meat here.
I thought you were in a food coma.
For now, not in like 3 hours.
You guys would notice that y'all were gonna leave, and Zorbus just stays in his seat.
And I just don't even question it. I'm just like, all right, just keep heading
They are
my
calling us
direction.
gods.
Well, that's a perfect place for Zorbus then.
It is.
He's not wanted there anyway, so he's gonna stay. He knows where he's wanted.
Maybe if you weren't such a dick all the time.
I know.
So it's just Takar, myself, and Valandir heading back to camp then?
I guess.
Nah, I'll come with y'all.
I lean into Car and I say, I bet you a gold when we get back on land that he's gonna fuck this up somehow. Meaning Zorbus is gonna mess it up somehow. His little vacation with the lizards.
I'm not gonna put
That's
money
pretty
on that.
racist.
Did you say it was racist calling them
That's
lizards?
pretty racist to call.
I didn't
It-
say in character.
I was gonna...
As long as it's not in
That
character,
was
it's
out
not
of that was
racist.
out of character. Sorry, I should talk more like this when I'm talking in character. My bad.
I mean,
Jiffy.
the reptiles.
Yeah, little geckos. See, what if I call them geckos? That could be pretty bad.
Hey now.
All right, I forget everything we just talked about, and I just keep going.
Yeah, making your
Game I
way
can't win.
making your way back down the main road, and then following the path you guys had taken earlier that day. It takes you a little over an hour to arrive back at the camp.
On the way there, I would like to fall back next to Takar for a little bit. I never got to thank you.
Or what?
You saved my life on the boat.
I mean, in all reality, it ended up putting you in a worse position after the boat capsized.
I would... I'd say stranded out in the open water is is a little worse than being stranded on an island where you don't have to tread water to survive.
True enough, I suppose.
But, well, I just wanted to say thank you, and if I can make it up to you in some way, let me know.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Just flashes a smile and goes back to her position in the marching order.
Anything else you guys would like to do on the way, or anyone specifically?
No, I want to get there.
All right, yeah. Like I said, little over an hour later, you guys arrive on the outskirts of your camp. Currently, you can hear like a bit of a conversation going on between Kenneth and Captain Morrison, who Kenneth is like trying to clean his wound, change the bandages on it, and Captain Morrison is just not having any of it. Just, God damn it, Kenneth! Do you have to touch it so damn hard? I'm just trying to help you out. If I don't get this cleaned, it's only gonna get worse from here. Well, can you do it without touching it? And he like looks up and sees that you guys are approaching the camp. Oh, he like slaps Kenneth's hand away and stands up, just holding on to the wound, and starts making his way towards you. Back already?
Well, we've got an update.
Well, all right. Let's hear it.
First, and I will hand out the blankets and the outfit.
Oh. Well, nice. This'll help out a lot.
But we had another run-in with the kobolds.
Oh. They got Zorbus? That's
If only.
That's a
If
shame.
only.
I suppose in a way they did.
Come again?
They're filling his ego right now.
They're not entirely our enemies.
All right, well, that sounds promising.
There's some creature that is forcing them to entertain it and give it sacrifices.
Well, that's less promising.
But they seem to think that we can kill it.
And back to promising.
Luna's just gonna leave and go to sleep in the tree because she reports to no man.
No mortal.
No mortal. She's a bat.
Yeah, she's going to sleep. She's tired.
Let me know if you guys want one of those shirts.
She's mid-food coma. She's ready for bed.
Captain Morrison, it seems that we need to make a conquest and slay this beast. I'm not necessarily in the business of murdering any creature, but if we can get this off this island, I think we might have no choice.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They said no one leaves without its permission.
Great. So there's.
So we're just gonna beat the permission out of it, right?
We may just have to.
Not may. We will, right?
Yes. I suppose.
All right, well, Captain Morrison, we just wanted to report back what was going on. I think we should make way and go take on this creature, whatever it is. You guys have everything you need here.
Oh. I mean, we got enough to survive. You guys are going right now?
They say it comes at night, so...
I suppose
Should probably take us a couple hours to get there.
Suppose
How much
the
more
daytime would be
daylight
the
do you guys think
best.
we have?
Not enough.
If it comes out at night, then we might have the advantage to attack it during the day, or it's hiding back in its cave. It might still be sleeping,
Hopefully.
if it sleeps.
Well, I mean, if you guys are set on this course of action,
Do you have any ideas, Captain Morrison?
well, I don't know what you're going up against. I don't know where you're fighting it. I just know I'm not going to be of any help. It'd be better to wait a day or two and get everybody up to full health, or are the kobolds providing any help with this?
Kobolds are way too afraid of it. And I think that if we give it the chance to come out at night and attack us while we're sleeping, I don't know if I want to take that risk either.
It's understandable. You guys have been out searching the island all day. Are you sure you're up for a fight tonight? Especially with something that's... I mean, there's... From what you guys are saying, it sounds like there's a decent number of kobolds. And if they're too scared to rise up against it, I mean, are you all good to go? No one's injured? No one's...
I slipped earlier, but I should be okay.
Luna's
Yeah.
literally already asleep. So she will not
There's-
be leaving tonight.
There's also that.
It would be best to wait until tomorrow.
All right.
If you guys are set on waiting, I suppose I could wait, but the sooner we can get this done, the better.
We'll just have to keep an eye out.
I could stand first watch. Looks like Zorbus is going to be spending the night with the kobolds.
Maybe they'll eat him.
We can only be so lucky.
To think he wanted to murder them all like 2 hours ago.
It doesn't surprise me that he switched that quickly, honestly. Whatever
Honestly,
feeds his ego.
L- Literally
mind?
has the brain of a kobold.
I was going to say, he reminds me of them a lot. Very momentum based.
There's a lot they have in common the more you speak on it.
Maybe we should just leave him here.
I wouldn't be too opposed to it. Plus, if I can avoid that pact, that would be much to be desired.
You're making a pact with him?
I did not intend on it.
You can. The pact hasn't been forged yet. You can just say no.
Oh, I intend on saying no until the day I am close to being in my grave.
I don't know you too well, but I liked you so far. I would hope you would say no. That would drastically change my opinion of you.
I might have to just wait a bit though, and think on it. He might actually be pretty cool.
Maybe you shouldn't take first watch then. I don't want you to have too much time to think.
Yeah, I'll take first watch. You go ahead and go to bed.
All right, fair enough. I make my way to the tent that I had previously, and
Well, I mean, it's
I'll leave
only
it.
like... Oh, never mind.
I'm not gonna go to sleep yet. I'm gonna
Yeah,
ponder.
Sure. Say the sun
I'm gonna
has
char-
not.
I'm gonna-
the sun is not
I'm gonna
set
clean-
yet, but
I'm gonna clean the undead gunk off my armor and my blade.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm sure I'm still coated in whatever ooze.
I'm going to go around the camp and try to raise some of the passengers' spirits.
Okay. Just like a simple performance, or just talking to
Simple
them, or what?
Simple performance, talking to them. Like, if there's anyone that I know know some basic details about to bullshit a palm reading.
Okay. Just go ahead and give me a performance check.
Be right back. You guys keep doing your thing. I'll be able to hear.
I gave you a thumbs up, but I think you had already turned away. But
Performance
imagine
check
me giving you a thumbs up right now.
is a 13.
13? Okay. I mean, it's a hard task that you've set out for. While you're able to raise spirits slightly, everybody is still shipwrecked on an island.
Sure.
So you know, you do the best you can with what you've got.
But like, if I could just trick someone into like telling me I've got like a wife and kid waiting back home for me, and I could just like bullshit a palm reading and say this line here means you're going to make it back to your wife and your child.
Sure.
Sort of tell them what they need to hear.
Yeah, and like I said, it helps, but it doesn't change the circumstances.
Right.
Takar, anything in mind?
Not really, no.
Just in your tent doing push-ups, sit-ups, getting
Yeah,
swole,
you know it.
Fucking gains.
It's all I ever do.
curling
We
his
walk
hammers
into-
over and over.
Exactly.
We walk into Takar's tent and it's somehow just like a full-on personal gym.
Absolutely.
Why are you so surprised? I carry this in my backpack.
Disturbed is
Surprised.
playing on the jukebox. What?
All right.
All right. As you all find various ways to spend the rest of your evenings here at the camp, Zorbus, we flash back to you. Zorbus is like currently standing, or not standing, sitting now at the head of the table where the main kobold was before, and just doing very, very, very minute, like cantrip magic. Like, this is like the 47th time he's shot a firebolt up into the air, and it's the 47th time he's gotten a resounding ah!
Does he hit a bird?
Roll a d100.
That's like 2d10s basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them should have like the double
All right,
digits.
I got
Zero.
the 2 zeros and a 1.
Okay, that's a 1.
That's a 1. Yeah, you hit a bird.
Do they cheer?
Yeah. And like they're like all running around trying to catch this bird falling out of the sky, and the one that catches the bird is actually now the leader of the kobold clan.
Oh yeah.
Zorbus.
It's like throwing the bouquet at a wedding.
If throwing the
Zorbus
bouquet,
is
if catching
taking
the
it all
bouquet meant you were now the leader of the wedding.
I love that so much. That's beautiful.
Zorbus is taking all this in. He's having the time of his life right now. And he's like, "Come, let me show you." And he starts drawing like a little, like he's like in the sand. Can you build this?
Oh boy.
And what are you trying to get them to build?
A church.
A temple?
A temple.
A
yeah.
temple to Zorbus.
Like, yes.
Like 15 of the kobolds just set out into the jungle with their stone axes and a log sled to set about the process of building a temple to Zorbus.
What have we done?
By nightfall, they have an altar with like a stick figure likeness of you on it.
Blair Witch.
We're gonna come back and it's like the most established civilization, and Zorbus is
you
the
guys
king
just
of it all.
actually leave Zorbus here and he brings the kobolds to enlightenment.
Yeah, for real. That'd be so good.
I think I would be equal parts impressed and upset.
Like maybe he's not so bad.
But also I still hate him.
But also, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything else you would like to accomplish at the kobold camp?
He's basically just like there telling stories about the celestial plane and just telling everybody like just everything he can about like his life.
Yeah, and in
And how he
turn,
got there.
they are hanging on every syllable, every letter that gets uttered from your mouth. every time you come to like the climax of a story, they are screaming and shouting. At a couple points, they like have your chair picked up on like 2 logs, and they're just like hoisting you around the camp, chanting
Sorbis et quinti, sorbis in quinti.
God.
And he's just standing there like that, like just taking it all in.
All right.
And he ends the night like, you know, those I thought you were dumb mortal beings. They all clearly understand the power of a god. And it like waits for the eruption of cheers.
Too much.
That is why I chose to stay with you. I am welcomed here. I have found the closest thing to home. And then like waits for more applause.
They continue cheering your names, Sorbis et quinti, and they like have like this straw and a bit of like half of a boar that was left over from the feast, and they're now like burning it as a sacrifice in your honor on this altar that they have crafted for you.
And Zorvis just starts laughing. He is just and that's just how the night goes for the rest of the night, just nonstop.
It's just like this scene of like the fire flickering as it's rising up from this sacrifice on the altar, like the shadows flashing off of Zorbis's face as he's like laughing, and it just fades into blackness. Valendir, is there anything that you wanted to do?
Oh no, you know, since it's like getting pretty, it's basically nighttime, right? I was just gonna.
Yeah, I mean, is there
Let it-
anything you want to do before nighttime though?
Oh, you know, I just want to double check my equipment and maybe check in on Takar, make sure that he has everything he needs, and that let him know my game plan is to take second watch.
Zakar is doing push-ups with both of his hammers still on his back.
Takar, I just wanted you to know that I'm gonna probably take second watch, so you make sure to get some sleep tonight. We're gonna need our energy for tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna face.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, you have a good night. I'll see you later.
Yep.
Okay. Bye. I walk out awkwardly to my tent. I'm like,
Cuts to 199, 200. Wait, did Valendir come to talk to me?
Ah, shit.
I try to pass Captain Morrison on my way to my tent and
Sure.
say, hey, Captain, you said you were taking first watch, right?
No.
Or did he not say that? Who said first watch? Was that no? That
Me.
was
Takar.
That was you. Okay. It was Takar. All right. Never mind, Captain. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm taking second watch. I'll see you in the morning.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. I'll make my way to my tent. That's it. That's all I want to do. I want to double check my equipment. I'm gonna look over my ornate dagger that I have.
Oh, sure.
And
sure.
kind of look at the. You said it was a ruby on it. I'm gonna look at that in the light that I can get out of the tent. Kind of see if I can make out any image in it, or if it's just a simple ruby.
Do you have jeweler's tools?
I do not.
Okay. So
No.
it'd be really hard for you to determine like the value of the ruby. And where you don't really have any experience with I don't even know what it's called. Jeweling.
Appraisal.
You are not appraisal, thank you.
Dazzling.
Bedazzling.
That's something different.
It's hard to guess like the value of this at all.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
kind of
to
just
you,
appreciating
it looks
too.
real. Yeah. There's.
Can I
Go
can I
ahead.
fashion like a little sheath out of some like leather,
I
like
think
that
it
I'm.
is sheathed already, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I guess I just found the ornate dagger and never. I guess it was never
Yeah, no,
specified.
it's not in a sheath or anything. I would say
Or that could be something I can put off.
because that would also be something. Do you have leather workers tools?
No.
Because it
That's
would
okay.
take something to on the island here. Anything like that would be kind of difficult, but
True,
it's
true.
definitely something that you could keep in your back pocket for when you guys get back to land.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then for now, I'm just gonna set all my equipment down next to me on my bed, next to my bed, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna toss over for the night.
I also did give you I also was able to give you a price range on it last session, if you remember.
Oh yeah, you're right. I guess I never did mark that.
It was like 80 to 120 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. I'll write that down. Okay. Yep, that's me. Gucci.
All right. If that takes care of everything before the night, Luna's already taken a nap, so
Yeah, she's gonna get her long rest in early so she can wake up early.
gotcha. Okay,
Be ready. Gonna do some morning stretches and kinesthetics, let me tell you.
sure. All right, sounds good. So we will come back to Car's watch after we take our break. So we will be back here in like 10-ish minutes, and we will continue the story. So
Let's go.
see you when we get back.
See you in a bit. Hey everybody, I'm Zephyr Scar. I hope you're enjoying this episode. I just wanted to say thank you for watching up to this point, and make sure to go follow me on my Twitch and Zephyr Scar and all my other socials. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you for your support.
Hey guys, hope you guys are really enjoying the episode. I know we had a lot of fun making it. Quick reminder, if you guys want to catch us live, see all this happen in real time, you can come catch us on twitch.tv/bearwithus every Monday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope to see you guys there. Hey man, what you doing?
Keep your voice down. You'll wake them up.
Wait, wake them up? Wake who up? Did you finally get in a relationship?
Wouldn't that be a Christmas miracle?
Oh.
No, my neighbors. I don't want them to know I'm here.
Wait, don't want them to know you're where? Christian, where are you?
I'm in my neighbor's house. I thought I made that clear.
Why are you in your neighbor's house dressed like Santa?
Well, what could be a more perfect disguise for a beanie during December?
Well, you know, that's a good point, actually. I guess I never really... Wait, no! Why are you breaking into your neighbor's house? That's illegal!
Well, money is a little tight this year, and I can't afford to get you all presents legally, so I'm taking re-gifting to a whole new level. Besides, it's only legal if I get caught, and it's not like we're broadcasting this to the whole internet.
What? Christian, first, that is not how that works. Second, we literally are.
Oh yeah, I guess I did take the time to set up my camera when I got in here. Well, do you have a better idea?
Yes, actually I do. Just go to Warm Hearth Creations' website and use the code BEARWITHUS. They have a huge holiday savings going on right now, and with most of their items, they're marked down by 30% or more.
Man, and here I thought I was getting a steal. But I'm already here, why don't I just keep going?
Well, besides the fact that it's hard to play D&D in jail, and you'd be ruining someone else's holiday season, there's also a little more to the deal. If you use code BEARWITHUS in the checkout, you get another 15% off your code. With these kind of savings, you don't need to steal from your neighbors to get gifts for Christmas.
Seriously? I'll actually be able to buy you all presents and eat real food instead of wrapping paper with those discounts. Alright, I'm convinced. I better get out of here so I can try for plausible deniability.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, son of an elf. I'm Christmas caroling. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree.
Get out of my house!
Yeah.
Don't be like Christian this holiday season. Head on over to Warm Hearth Creations and use code Bear With Us in the checkout. Now, back to D&D. Oh, I didn't quite get it. Damn. I thought I was going to time that perfectly, but welcome back, everybody.
Failure.
Oh, I know. I'm reminded
Your
every day.
disappointment.
Every day since... Damn, I've heard that too much in my life.
Dad, is that you?
Dad? He
All
came
right.
back from getting the milk.
I look back just to see Zephyr go. And it just, I broke character. It got me. All right. So, as everyone is laying down to rest for the night, except for Takar. Takar, would you go ahead and make me a perception check?
$15.
15. Looking around with the very, very dim glow of the burnt down fire, there's no sudden movements, no loud sounds that would make you call for alarm, until as you're about to go and get Valandir up to replace your shift. Very distantly, you can hear the sounds of very shrill screams, and as you look off in the distance towards where these are coming from, in kind of a northwestern direction, you can see as this dark shape passes in front of the moon, heading back further to the north.
Go and wake up Valandir and point it out to him. What did it, what was the shape like?
Almost bat-like, with the shape of the wings, but from this distance, it was a very dark shadow, and seemed to be the size of a bat from this distance.
So essentially, it just looked like an extremely large bat.
Yeah. from here, I mean, you're talking. It was probably about a mile away, but where it's a clear sky, you're looking up, and it still was big enough that you could see it.
Placing bets on Harpy. All right. Continue. Let's continue.
Yeah, just wake Valandir up, point off in the direction that I saw it, and rather large bat-like creature. I'm assuming it wasn't Luna as he looks up.
I now awake. I'm now awake, so I ask Takar, what's going on? Is there an immediate threat?
From what I can gather, no. It seemed far off and looked kind of like it was heading back north.
Wonder if that's the beast that we need to vanquish.
It's my best guess.
Well, maybe since nothing's currently happening right now, maybe we should just continue our watch and just keep an extra eye open for something in the sky.
You say this as he's walking back to his tent. Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
All right. Well, thanks for leaving me high and dry. That's fine.
Hey, it's my turn to sleep.
All right, you get some sleep. I'm gonna keep an eye on the sky.
All right, as you take over on your watch, go ahead and give me a perception check. We'll need disadvantage on this because you do not have dark vision.
Perception. Okay, let's see. All right, so first a 12, and now a 4. So we got a 4.
Oof.
Funny.
Yeah, no. You are very, very concentrated on the sky, and Luna, about the time you wake up, probably an hour into Valendir's watch, and he's just kind of like leaned back against a log that's been set up for seating around the fire, and as he's like leaning back there, just like looking up at the sky, you can see where some of the food that's been like was set out to be prepared for breakfast is like spilled over. Looks like some sort of like rodent type animal got into the food, while Valendir was very, very focused on what was going on in the sky.
Luna is gonna be so offended. She's gonna walk up, Valendir, what the fuck? What happened to the food?
I don't know.
Stargazing, all our food's on the ground. Not that it
there
makes
was
a
something.
difference to me, but like, what the heck, my dude?
There was something in the sky. Okay, I was trying to keep an eye out. What were you doing? Just
Sleeping.
sleeping? If you're so concerned about the food, you should have been awake to watch over it.
You were on watch. What do
I'm not
you
here to
mean?
watch the food. I'm here to watch for danger. The food is not dangerous.
The food keeps us alive. What do you mean?
I still see plenty of food here, though it's in lesser shape than it was.
I will never trust these imbeciles again with my food.
Luna, go back to sleep.
I'm awake. I had a long rest. Thank you.
Well,
I
then you can
woke
take
up-
this watch.
I woke up from my morning stretches and kinesthetics, and you guys are slacking. I'm hurt.
Sorry you're hurt, but maybe you should take watch now.
I gotta work out. What do you mean?
You could watch and work out.
Damn, I guess. Go to bed. Why are you even awake?
I'm over this conversation. I've been criticized too much today.
Well, maybe if you did your job right. Food go everywhere.
I did my job. No, I'm just kidding. All right, I just make my way to my tent. Just ignore it.
All right.
And then I will look up at the sky being like, what was this dude talking about? What is he staring at? So I'll try and see whatever the heck he was rambling about.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make a perception check. That's actually hilarious. Luna doesn't get told about the looming threat in the distance because
That is really funny.
I got a 9.
a 9.
Yeah.
Vice versa, there is a few more wailing cries throughout the night. However, Luna does not see the large winged figure off in the distance. Excuse my speech impediment.
Giant flying middle finger.
Excuse me.
It's like fuck
doesn't see the large winged figure off in the distance, as she is just staring at the food, making sure nothing gets to it. Crying a little bit, having a bit of a funeral for the food that hit the ground.
Pouring one out.
No, that would be wasting food. So
Yeah, I
Luna
don't
would
think
not.
that.
Luna wouldn't fuck with that.
Poured out.
The Earth already got its share.
I'm sick of this.
Um,
She's gonna be very salty when everyone wakes up.
yeah, as everyone wakes up, Luna, as the camp begins to stir, you realize that the sun has risen now, and you no longer have to worry about creatures of the night coming to steal your food. As Kenneth, like, kind of makes his way out, yawning, stretching, like, makes his way towards the food he had, like, prepared and set out the previous night, and, like, sees that it's, like, partially spilled. What happened?
Kenneth, can you believe this? Val, on his watch, didn't watch the food. Something got into our food. All your hard work and all
you
my
watch,
good snacks.
You watch from here. It's right here. The food's right there, and you're right here. How does something get to the food?
He was stargazing. I don't know. I didn't see what he was rambling on about.
Oh my god.
Talking mad shit about Valender.
I get it, Kenneth. I really do. I really do. Me and you, Kenneth, we're on the same side here. I did my best to protect the rest. I'm so sorry.
Well, I guess at least most of it's salvaged. I'll try to have to spread this out. I'm sorry, but everyone's gonna have to get a smaller serving today.
Smaller serving! I'm taking Val! Fuck that.
I'm sorry, Anna. I'm sorry.
This is their fault.
Here we go. Sorry.
He begins about the process of taking the food that's left and beginning to cook it.
No, we'll contribute a small share of her pocket meat. Not all of it. A small share of her pocket meat to Kenneth.
Kenneth, like, takes it somewhat hesitantly and, like, cooks it, like, as far away from the rest of the food as he can. Thank you. I appreciate your contribution.
You're welcome.
As the food begins to sizzle over the fire and the smells of the cooking food make its way to the rest of the camp, the rest of you wake from your slumbers.
DM, do I need to make a save?
Save
for you, right?
No, you're good.
Okay.
And that counted as a short rest?
Long
Or
rest. Long rest.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so generally speaking, anytime you guys go to sleep at night, it'll be a long rest.
Okay, cool.
Occasionally, something may happen to interrupt it or something along those lines, but I would make a point to tell you, hey, you didn't get a long rest.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, I arise from my tent and I say, Luna, how did the watch go?
We didn't need more food, if that's what you're asking.
More concerned about if you saw the bat creature anymore.
I don't know what bat creature you're talking. Are you talking about me? Are you making fun of me right now? Is this all a joke to you?
What's happening?
Valender, did you not tell her?
She didn't give me any time to explain to her what I saw in the sky. She was
you
so
just
concerned
said,
about the
take
food.
over the watch. You said take over the watch, and I did. And I did my job.
So you saw nothing else?
No.
All right. Well,
Why do I get the feeling she was just staring at the food all night?
I have a feeling she was also just looking at the food as well.
Why do I get the feeling you weren't staring hard enough at the food?
Nothing
What?
went...
Look at Kenneth. Look at Kenneth. He slaved over that food. Look at him now. Look at him.
Kenneth is a pretty sad creature.
Holy shit!
Wow, that was...
Get wrecked,
Twisting
Kenneth.
Kenneth's feet.
That was pretty ruthless.
He does
How
look
dare
very sad, I mean.
Kenneth,
Anyways.
I give Val share. This is the second and only other time I will say this. I will not argue otherwise.
You know what? I woke up not very hungry anyways. can we talk
Good.
about this next journey, our next conquest to fight this said creature?
Yeah, we're going to the cave and we're gonna kill it. Done.
Okay. Well, Luna, pack up your things. Let's go.
I need breakfast. What the fuck?
You can have breakfast on the road.
I feel
my
like it would be
God.
better to have a little more detailed plan.
I don't.
say we
I don't know
just-
what you want from us. We walk in, we blast, and then we leave.
What? So, hold on. Takara, you saw something last night? Was that? I'm still
Yeah.
sort of waking up.
Looked like a giant bat. It was about a mile off, and it looked like the size of a regular bat if I was holding it in my hand.
I'm not even that big.
Right, I don't think they're talking about you, sweetheart.
Luna, I made sure to look in the tree to make sure it wasn't you.
Wow, now you're watching me while I sleep? That's weird.
So yeah,
the artist
Kennifer.
looks exhausted right now. He's like,
So-
oh my god.
Kennifer,
it's you."
yes. Luna's on a totally different subject still, but yes, there was something that Takar saw in the sky that appeared to have been a big bat, and I'm wondering if that's the creature we need to fight.
With that description and knowing that they call it Darkwing, does anything spring to mind for me?
No.
Okay, well, if that's the case, we'll probably want to keep it in the cave then, yeah?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to fight it yesterday.
Well,
Yesterday night when it wouldn't have been in the cave? What do you
It was
mean?
still daytime before we would have gotten
We
there.
wouldn't have made it there in daytime.
Can someone fact check that for me? I
It's been
swear.
fact checked. Luna is right.
Luna, I am 100% positive we would have made
Strike
it in
two,
daytime.
Val,
I was
strike
told it was
two.
mid-afternoon by the time we decided to camp. Anyways, I'm dying on this hill. We should go fight this thing during the day.
yes, we're going to go fight it during the day. I meant we should keep it in the cave so that it can't fly
Yes.
around.
Yes, please. Yes.
We also need to go get Zorbis.
I think we should leave Zorbus.
Mm,
We should use another meat shield.
Or at least
Much-
something that has more range.
Yes, I will do my
range to
best.
hit all
But
of us.
I suppose we could have him. We could point in the direction and say that this said beast has insulted his name or something, and he would just go blazing.
Or, the fact that all of his worshippers want him to kill it.
yeah, there's things we can say
True.
to him. I can handle that, but
I suppose if we need him.
so presumably he and I will be staying in the back so we can
The back!
hit from range.
Don't put that man behind me.
Absolutely. I mean, I will definitely take front and foremost.
Well, I certainly can't hit it from range.
Me either.
I think me and Takara should probably be the ones to stay in the front.
And me? What? I'm a monk.
Well, Luna, could you maybe, like, if it flies, we don't. Takar and Valandir won't have much of a way to reach it. Would you be able to fly on? If it is as large as you two are saying, perhaps you could fly up onto its back and force it to lose balance and come crashing down.
Try? Yeah.
Now, this is assuming this creature is the one that we saw. This thing could probably easily be taken down by Luna. So it's a great idea, Kennifer. I think we should head off. Sounds like a great plan to me.
Let's go get Zorbis and see if we can catch it off guard.
Not before you eat.
You're right. I'm sorry, Kenneth. It looks delicious.
Thanks for cooking my pocket meat.
Yeah. It's ready. Come and help yourselves. Well, not help yourselves. We lost like a quarter of it last night. Like shoots a glare at Valandir.
I will too. It's
Whatever.
okay.
But
And-
I may do.
Kenner just sort of like pinches the bridge of her nose, and it's just, oh boy.
You all can grab breakfast from Kenneth and make your various preparations, and then are you heading out right away then?
Yeah, sure.
Unless someone wants us to not.
Yeah, unless somebody stops us.
Unless somebody stops us, that's the plan.
You talk about me?
Luna.
I was talking
No.
about Captain Morrison.
Was
That's who I was
reasonable.
referring to as well.
I wanted rest and food. That's a reasonable
you've
request
gotten-
before battle.
You've
I'm
gotten
ready.
rest and you've
Agreed.
gotten food.
I'm ready.
Captain Morrison is not yet awake. Has not made it out of his tent yet.
I'll go kick him awake before I leave.
Maybe don't kick him because of a side wound.
Well,
Or
I'm
at
not
least-
gonna kick him in his wound.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose you make your way into Captain Morrison's tent. He's still asleep.
Literally just kick his leg. Hey, wake up.
Huh?
I said wake up.
What's going on?
We're leaving.
Already?
Best to get started in the morning.
I mean, I guess. Well, I'm not gonna stop you from taking off, but
But
well, I'm also not gonna help you either.
Okay, bye.
alright, fine by me. Just wanted to make sure you knew where we were.
All right. Good luck, I guess.
He's still like really injured, isn't he?
Don't die.
Don't plan on it. He says as he's walking out of the tent.
Okay, yeah. You have now told Captain Morrison where you're going.
Alright, let's go pick up the little shit.
As reluctant as I am to do this, I think you guys are onto a good point. We could use Orbis and his abilities. So yeah, I just start marching.
You guys
So I'm
set out
Keep going.
set out for the eastern camp.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. Arriving about an hour later, many of the kobolds are sleeping in various spots around, just on the ground, around the tables, a few of them on the tables. Seems as though the party and festivities carried on well into the night after you left. You guys see what appears to be like a makeshift wooden altar towards the head of one of the tables, and about 20 feet to the right of that you see 6 kobolds, still like awake but eyes like very, very droopy, holding a like a flat kind of essentially like a makeshift stretcher. It's like 2 sticks and a piece of fabric woven around them with some hay and then another piece of fabric laid over top. and Zorbus is sleeping very soundly on this that has seemingly been held up all night by these 6 kobolds.
I love that so much.
I'll say in Draconic, Diaz, you can set him down.
Zakar walks up to one of the kobolds and goes, "Here, let me hold it for a while."
The kobold nods very graciously and hands you the side that they're holding on to.
Zakar just flips it over. Dumps him on the ground.
Zorbus, you wake up after hitting the ground, face full of dirt.
I'm thanking the 6 kobolds graciously for their service and begging them to get some sleep in Draconic.
Hey, wake up. It's time to go hunting.
Zorbus, like, wiping off his face, looking around, seeing, like, the 2 kobolds that were obviously, like, holding his bed were gone. Where did they go?
I relieved them of duty.
What's this about battle?
We're gonna go hunt down the whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, okay, good luck. And Zorvis just goes to go back to his bed. And, like, in Draconic, like, yells out, like, 2 more names to come out, and they pick him back up.
Valandir, can you carry him this time?
He needs
Yeah,
to
just-
carry his lazy ass. We just have to convince him that he has
Yeah,
to go.
I was gonna say, Zorbus, when we were back at camp, the Darkwing came up to us, and it was very rude about you. It said it flew over this Cobalt camp, and it saw you guys having your festivities, and it was saying nothing but just absolute terrible things about you, Zorbus, and we felt kind of bad. I know
He said you
Kennever.
looked like a plump, ripe offering.
Yeah, it was really bad. The Darkwing, it didn't hold back. Kennever and I we felt really bad. And so
Said those kobolds look stronger than you.
yeah, it also said that you weren't worthy of this praise. So anyways, we just wanted to let you know that we're going to head over there to the Darkwing to beat it up for you, but I can totally understand if you want to like do the beating up as well, because it said nothing but terrible, just the most ruthless things about you.
Can I do an insight check to see if I actually believe them?
Sure.
Can I do a deception check?
Yes, you can. And I would say advantage because everyone else was like chiming in, helping you.
Oh. Okay, 21.
Oh wait, am I supposed to do it too? Sorry, I missed it.
No, you're good.
Okay. Are you sure?
Insight, that's
If you really want to roll a deception check, I'll let
Yeah.
you because it'd be funny.
I got a 16.
Oh my god, that was really good for you.
That was with my -2.
Yeah,
I know.
I
I
was
rolled
like-
an 18.
What'd you get?
Take a point off the P people.
Oh!
I got a natural 20 plus 3.
Oh, I already took one off. That means we're down to 0 again. God damn it.
Way to go, Zorbus.
Fucking asshole.
I know, I took them both off.
You did.
That's a 23.
What was your deception?
21.
I mean, yeah, so while a convincing lie, you don't
Lie
believe him.
nonetheless.
Zorvis looks at him. So, the foul beast that you were talking about slaying showed up magically, and you didn't do anything about it.
Zorbus, you know how I am. I don't fight things.
You're a
without
coward.
reason. Without a reason to fight things, I don't do it. And even
Okay,
though
why
it
are
would
we
seem-
going over there right now?
Zorbus,
We
the reason
are.
we're doing it now is because we said we would do it today. We didn't say anything about last night's.
All right.
Zorbus,
Also,
let's keep it real,
Zorbus, this thing
my
was
boy.
saying just the most ruthless things about you. Then it flew away. It was rough.
Val.
We felt bad. We didn't know what
Val,
to do.
stop.
Val, he doesn't
This
believe
isn't
you.
working.
Zorbus, let's keep it real. You've got 50 to 60 worshippers here in this village currently that are all depending on you to go kill this monster. If you are too weak to do it, what do you think's gonna happen?
Not to mention, they told us last night that this thing is keeping them in competition with the other camp. If you come and kill it, they will be able to sing your praises to that other camp, and you will double your follower count.
Also,
won't
it was
lose
saying some pretty
followers.
bad
There's
things
like a
about you.
glimmer. There's like a glimmer in Zorbus's eyes, not from what anyone else said, but from what Kennever said about doubling the amount of like people worshiping him right now.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, I fucking can't with you.
Like at this point, like he heard that, and everything else you hear is just like the Peanuts parents. A true god.
Think of the hymns that will be written in your name.
I'm gonna kill him.
That
I'm gonna kill
reminds
him.
me.
Honestly, let's stop fighting for this. Let's just leave him.
Yeah,
Well,
I think we
Zorbus
should just
says,
go.
That reminds me, and claps his hands.
3 kobolds come running out of their tent.
No, that's the. When I do this clap, everybody comes. Not. It's.
Are you telling that to the kobold?
I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
I'm going to put
Speaking
a
of
hand on Takar's
Singing my
shoulder.
praises. Bear, I messaged you this and you didn't respond, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyways.
Sounds good.
Not yet.
It doesn't tell me if I get notifications on Discord when I have OBS up.
Oh, you're fine. I figured, I was like, because you started describing, I was like, I'll go with it. I'll make it happen somehow.
Improv. Just go for it.
Yep.
Yes,
That's
and.
exactly what I'm doing. Show them what we worked on last night.
I'm leaving.
As-
Lid is leaving.
As you turn and start making your way for the gate, you hear a very very out of tune, very poorly worded, but nonetheless song of a conglomeration of vocals beating on their chests and their thighs, and a couple very, 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 very makeshift woodwind instruments that sound like awful whistling.
I'm leaving.
As this song rings out throughout the camp.
And Zorbus is just with his arms like a conductor.
And that's when I turn around and I just start.
I'm gonna
marching
kill him.
north. I just start marching north with or without my companions. I'm just like, this is too
now you're
much.
following me.
I'm gonna kill him. But right now, I'm gonna leave because if I don't,
Right.
my ears are gonna bleed.
I don't want to be around this praise of his ego any longer.
Addressing the kobolds, I say, it sounds lovely, dears. Keep working on it.
Keep practicing. I'll be back.
No, just stay.
You might not be.
We'll bring the other camp and we'll make it even bigger.
Let's see
Even
if you survive
better.
this first.
Luna, under her breath, is just gonna be like, I should have let the gnome die.
I would like to be out of
I should've let him
earshot
drown.
at this point.
Yeah,
I don't even
so-
I
want to
let
hear
him
it.
drown.
I'm gone.
So you keep like quickening pace, walking faster, getting further away, and the music like stays at the same volume for a long time as this like band of kobolds follows up to the front gate and like down the driveway a little ways before finally like just breaking off into cheers and shouts as you guys continue your way on. Think of like the terrible Titanic playing on the recorder, except like 10 times worse.
Oh, I hate it.
The whole time, Takar is just like mumbling, "I should have let him drown. I should have let him drown. I should have let him
Literally
drown."
what I said I should have let him fucking drown.
It
I
gets
shouldn't have gone for the light.
it gets to the point with the music where you like start picking out the parts where the notes are hit correctly, and it's very far and few between.
Zorbus is just humming it the whole time.
As they cheer and disperse, I will turn and wave to them like that wasn't the worst thing I'd ever heard.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Six.
Oh gosh. And then this is where they turn on us.
They all like have the most like endearing looks on their face. Like some of them look like they're about to cry.
Did they roll it nat one?
Yes, they did.
Oh my god. That's too much.
So
Jesus.
they are very appreciative of your praise and adoration of their music.
Yep.
It's amazing.
All right, as you
Master illusionist right here.
created the illusion of happiness.
Yep.
That was great.
Illusion of love.
And the whole walk, Zorbus is just gonna be humming the song he taught them.
All right, so as you guys continue on northward, the gnome happily humming the tune of Zorbus, which was the name of the song. That was the shortened title. The full name of the song was Zorbus Adul Ruer of the Celestial Plane of Dweomerhart. But the kobolds were having a very hard time pronouncing the full name, and so it was just shortened to Zorbus for convenience sake.
Thanks for keeping me hydrated.
Wait, Fantasy, are you streaming too?
No, I'm just drinking every time they say his full name.
Oh. I love that.
Continuing on northward and leaving the kobolds and their encampment behind you, it's no more than an hour or so before you come upon the large rock formation and the large cave entrance in the side of said rock formation.
When we get there, I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
I'm going to make my way kind of with like extra guard. Like I'm definitely on the lookout for any signs of movement.
Go ahead and give
But
me
I'm
a
gonna keep-
perception check.
Okay.
Are you guys trying to approach this cave with stealth or just
Not so
caution?
much. I guess with me is just caution.
Okay.
Zorbus is full on
9.
confidently just gonna lead the way in.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a 9.
So you lead the way into this cave, still humming
Zorbus?
the
No.
tune.
No,
Yes.
no. I'm far in front.
Okay. Well, Zorbus is still just gonna walk in whether everyone like stops him or not, cause he's on living on high right now.
Yep.
I'm not stopping
He's
him this
living
time.
life in the fast lane. He's like he
In
just
this
had
event-
everyone.
Live fast, die young.
Normally I would let him. I would probably try to like hold him and like just chill for a sec. Let's all approach together. But in this event, I think I'm totally cool with him. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see what happens.
So is everyone like waiting at the entrance of the cave while Zorbus walks in by himself?
No, I'll follow behind him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
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 I'm
like a
going-
good 20
okay,
feet behind
okay.
him.
I'm just,
Yeah, like,
just
I-
making
Y'all
sure.
doing this
like
again.
y'all were stopping. Like okay, go for it.
No, I mean, yeah, I am definitely like, oh, go for it. But I'm also gonna like just casually walk behind you, with an extra guard. Like I'm here to protect the rest of my allies. But Zorbus, make your way.
You're definitely the bait.
You're definitely the one that I'm just like, okay, something could happen.
Oh,
It's
also,
fine.
Zorbus may or may not have told all the kobolds you were his servants.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Oh, great.
Heads up.
So
I didn't
really
expect any
don't care
less.
if you die.
So yeah, just
Okay.
cautiously tailing Zorbus.
I'm last.
Um,
As Zorbus, as you make your way into this cave, the tune starts to echo off of the walls in here, growing louder as it reaches towards the back of this cave. Continuing on for a decent little while, the cave seems to go fairly deep back into this rock formation. As you get maybe like a solid 10 minutes into your climb into this cave, the echo grows a lot more sturdy, more consistent. And as you continue forward, you come to a point where the tunnel becomes a little more narrow. Still large enough that 3 people could walk by side, but narrower than what the rest of the tunnel has been thus far. And
What's the lighting like? Is
it's
light enough?
pretty dark in here. You would probably be struggling to see. But Zorbus, how far back are you guys?
Yeah, but probably like Takar said, about 20 feet.
20 feet behind?
I
For
wouldn't
me,
even
yeah.
say that far. Like,
Yeah,
or
I
10.
think maybe 10.
So right on his tail.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Just letting him take the lead. Okay.
Probably 10.
As you all make your way in, Zorbus, as you make your way through this opening, still humming this horrific tune. You speak Draconic.
yes.
You hear,
What is that incessant racket?
in
I hear this as well?
Draconic. All of you hear this, but Luna, Takar, Valandir, it sounds just like this, like deep growl. But yes, the two of you are able to understand Draconic, and you hear,
What is this incessant racket?
and up in front of you, Zorbus, you watch as rising from a pile of bones on this platform in the middle of this like large alcove at the end of this cave, or at the end of this tunnel. This somewhat kind of has similar features to the kobolds. Looks very reptilian like, though twice the size of any of you, as it sits up, stretching its wings out. Actually, you would recognize this creature as being the wormling of a dragon. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah, I just would have said, "Oh fuck, get ready."
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
right here. Give take.
Probably
Further
a
back.
little further in.
Oh, further in.
Mm-hmm.
Like right there.
Like right here. And then everyone else was trailing a little bit behind you. I think Luna said 5 feet behind.
10.
10 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Takar said 20.
I think Takar and Val said 20.
Yeah.
Oh, were you at 22? Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess technically I said that.
Well, I said 10 with.
Yeah, everyone else said
So-
10, so I agreed. I was like, sure, we can keep it 10.
Somewhere between 10 and 20 feet.
Yep.
All right.
Am I on the board? Because I don't see me.
You should be able to drag yourself in.
on.
Yeah, you gotta drag yourself.
Go to the newspaper, the journal, and
Okay.
then you should be able to find Valandir and drag yourself on. Yep,
Oh.
there you go.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
You done?
I'm done.
As this thing heard you coming from a ways away, it will be going at the top of the initiative.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, it is going to...
Do you
What's we
want
got for-
our initiative first?
Yeah, I suppose. That would make sense.
Do you want to do how we did it last time in the?
Yeah, yeah. So, 25 to 20.
I got 21.
I also got a 21, but I'm sure you're more dexterous than I am.
I'm confident I am.
All right, so Luna, then Kennever, and then 2015,
19.
then Zorbus, 15 to 10,
11.
Takar, and then Valandir.
What'd
9.
you roll, Val?
Got a 9.
Oh.
He's a paladin. He's not gonna go first, but he's gonna hit really fucking hard
Yeah.
It's true.
If he can see.
if he can see.
Yeah, if I could see.
Okay, and as the wormling is going to rise up, flying forward towards
Oh,
you,
there he is.
Oh, I couldn't see it. I was like, what?
and I need to
gosh,
get
blends in. Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
my cones out.
Bones, baby.
As
Well,
it
We all die here. You said the campaign.
as it opens its mouth and let's see. Oh, it's not too bad, guys.
mhm.
He does have more movement though, so he's gonna fly right up into Zorbus's face,
So
and
now it's
he's
bad.
just going to say, he just goes, "Would you quiet down?" And he's going to, with those words, you watch as this this like purplish gray fog releases from its mouth towards you.
Oh boy.
Stride. Oh my goodness. Let me turn it. Thank you. So
I was like, this seems pretty favorited right now.
Just
Just like
go-
in that little spot.
That's perfect.
so Luna, you will just be in this. So I need you to make a
I can't
dexterity
dodge.
It
saving
does
throw.
look like
Dive and dodge
Valendir's
out the way.
circle
Yeah,
is
yeah,
my
you-
acrobatics.
That's what
Yeah,
you're doing.
you need to make
Oh,
a
okay.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Everybody in the cone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
So that's okay. Plus
What
my
I-
dex
what I-
modifier, right?
You
Or
don't have your
If I
paladin
don't
warrior
pass
yet, do
this,
you?
I don't know what will.
A higher number.
okay.
What a good answer.
You know, love him or hate him, he's spitting straight facts.
So it's okay.
I don't have another d6.
Oh, for the love of...
All right, what'd you guys get?
I did that right. You roll a d20 and then you add your dex modifier.
Your dex saving modifier, which
Oh, that's even better. Cool.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
what'd you guys get?
18 plus 4 for 22.
All right, that saves.
I got a 20.
All right.
Not 20, but 14 plus 6.
Yeah. So you guys will both take only half damage on this. As this breath attack like rolls out, you manage to avoid a majority of it. However, you do both still take 10 points of necrotic damage.
10?
Damn.
And if I'm resistant,
If you're resistant, you would
then,
take half
Then you
again.
would take half again.
so just 5.
Yep.
Where do you see your resistance? Is it under defenses?
Yeah, defense.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and that takes us to Luna.
Trying to figure out how to do damage on D&D. Okay. Damage. There we go. It wasn't loading.
You can also just click on your like HP and retype your score.
Yeah, I got it. We're good.
Or you
Okay.
can like roll the ticking wheel.
Ooh, boy, oh boy. All right. Your girl is going to. Let's see. I'm gonna do. Sorry, I'm looking at my bonus actions to make sure I can do this. Okay, so if I did my oh, I don't think I can do that. Hold on. No, I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna fly up and let's say like 10 feet. Maybe 15. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And I want to do my hunting cry first.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So I got a 14 plus.
Do you roll the hit with the hunting cry, or is that a saving throw?
Oh no, yeah. It's a saving throw. Sorry.
Okay.
It's 8 plus my proficiency modifier plus my con.
Okay. What save is it though? Strength, Dex, Con, Intelligence, Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a 15.
So 8, 9, 10. Mine would be plus my con. Mine's 13.
Okay, so
Okay.
it does save.
Okay. Then can I use my bonus action to do and spend a key point to do Fury of Blows so I can make 2 unarmed strikes?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Do I need to? I can just. Do I need to roll for those?
Yes, you have to roll the hit.
The hit, yeah. Okay, that first one is not hitting.
We got a pity
it's
point?
It's a 9.
9. A 9 does not hit.
Yeah. All right. Let's try the second one, baby. Okay. How about a 19?
A 19 will hit.
Heck yeah. Okay, let's roll this 1d4. Solid 5 points of damage.
All right.
Hey, you know what?
Damage is
Damage is
damage.
Damage is damage.
All right, that brings us to Kennever.
Okay, so going to take a step over here just so I have a more of a clear shot, and I'm going to try to hit it with Phantasmal Force. So it needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
All right.
Would I have to also, since I'm like
No,
in line?
this is an illusion that that happens in its mind.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throw. That is an 11.
Okay, that's a failure. It needed a 15. So the wormling sees a 10-foot tall fire elemental just appear next to it with this giant flaming spear, and it just starts harassing it.
All right.
Amazing.
You guys see nothing. There's nothing there.
Oh, that's cool though. Yeah.
Yeah, so then
So it does damage, I believe.
Yeah, did we decide that it starts on this turn? Because it says each round on your turn. It does not say.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay. So he's going to think this is fire damage, but it's actually psychic damage. And he takes 5 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
As
All
the
right.
elemental just jabs him with his spear. And that will be my turn.
All right. Takar, I believe. No, it's Orbis.
Orbis.
It's Orbis' turn.
Question. I remember we were talking about reskinning Shadowblade as it like being like part of my arm, or was that? Did we decide against that? I don't remember.
It can look. As far as how spells look, I really don't care. It's
Yeah, 'cause,
more
like,
when
I
it
know,
comes
like,
to it's more when it comes to the mechanics of the spell that it
'cause
becomes any sort of an issue.
specifically says that like, to create a sword of solidified gloom in your hand, but it says it's like if you drop the weapon or throw it, it dissipates. So does that mean it's like it's like still like not like an actual like physical weapon that I have to have on me, right?
This is just me. What I would say in that opinion is if you were going to throw the Shadow Blade, you'd just like fire it off from your arm in that case.
Yeah, well, I was just making sure like I don't have to like physically like use my dagger for it, right? Like it's just a.
No, it's made out of pure shadows.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna do that then. I don't know what kind of dragon this is gonna be. But you know what we're gonna do? He wants to hit me with a cone. I'm gonna hit him back with a cone.
Luna, I hope you're out of the way.
He's gonna intentionally aim it at Luna and him. That'd be so great.
It's gonna be I'm gonna cast Stardust, and it's a Dex save.
Dex
Or
saving
Dex-
throw.
Is it a Dex save? Yes,
It is.
Dex saving throw.
That is a natural 1. So
Yo!
that is a crit.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so for crits, it's full potential damage plus my roll.
Yep.
So off the bat, that is 18
18.
points of damage.
Yep.
Nice.
Plus 8, 9, 10, 11.
29, dude.
So 29 points of damage.
Damn.
And the
That would have
wormling
one-shotted me.
lets out a shriek of pain.
And also, he's very glittery now.
And it's a very glittery dragon. He's been renamed to Edward. All right. Anything else with your turn?
I think that'll be it.
All right. Takar.
The car lets out this just absolutely loud war cry as lightning and static begins to spark throughout his beard and his hair. Because I'm going to use my bonus action to rage and then run up and hit this bitch.
All right.
That's cocked. It's a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 8 points of damage. Nope, 10. My bad.
10 points of damage?
Yep.
All right. All right. Is that everything?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
This thing is looking very messed up as your hammer crashes into it. Valandir, it is your turn.
All right. I would like to go right about here, and I am going to attack it with my longsword and my divine smite as well.
Okay.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but with the divine smite, it says, you can expend one spell slot to deal 2d8s
Right.
Mm-hmm.
plus 1d8 for each
Yeah, but
spell
you
level
can
higher.
you can wait. Yeah, and you can wait until you've seen if you
Yeah.
hit. You don't have to
Oh,
expend
okay.
it.
Call that out when you hit.
Okay. And then so hypothetically say I wanted to make it a spell slot higher. Can I use like all 3 of my spell slots to
No,
hit
so that
for-
means that
no.
you would have to cast it at a higher level.
Okay, and I can only do first level right now, so
Right.
Correct.
okay, word, okay.
Is there a light
perfect.
in this room?
No, there is no light in this room right now.
Just
now-
just
But
the
it is
glittering
glittery.
rag.
That's
Yeah, the glittery dragon, yeah.
Yep. So it would
Got it.
Does that give you advantage on the attack? The glitteriness or no?
No.
Okay,
It's
so
just
you would.
objects and creatures hit by the dust have slightly glitter appearance for an hour.
So you would still have disadvantage on this attack because you're attacking in
Okay.
the darkness.
Word.
But
Okay.
are we flanking?
I am behind it, but it is still dark. So
Wait, you haven't? I guess you could make it there, right?
yep, I was
Flanking
right
isn't really gonna affect
there.
an advantage situation when
Sure.
you can't see.
Yep, that's totally fair.
Let me. Yeah, you can very easily make it there. I'm just making sure because you would have
okay.
to go around the car, not through him.
So I can attack first to make sure it hits, then declare my divine smite.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'll attack. I'll go ahead and I'll dish it out. So with disadvantage, looking at 14.
14 will hit.
Oh,
Perfect.
Or wait,
And
hold on.
then-
No,
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say, didn't
sorry.
15
I'm
not
sorry.
work
A
before?
14 does not hit. That's my bad.
Word.
I was in
Okay.
kobold brain. I was like,
No, it's fine.
everything hits them. Yeah, no, a 14, unfortunately, your sword clashes into its scales, but is unable to actually do any damage.
Yep, that'll conclude my turn.
All right, it's going to roll to see if it gets its breath attack back.
You see, this man complains about me hitting him with my attacks,
Which
but he's
it does
purposely
not.
putting himself in my range.
And because of that, is going to go ahead and make a bite attack at you, Zorbus, because you are the one that has dealt the biggest blow to it.
Orb is about to get KO'd again.
Oh, you should not say things like that.
oh no.
That's a natural 20.
Oh no.
No.
All right, Zephyr killed my character. We heard it here.
No, the dragon did.
So that's
Gonna be 80 points of damage.
Zorbus, I have a very important question for you.
Oh no.
What is your maximum hit points and what are you at right now?
I'm at 13. My max is 18.
Oh no.
So the good news is you're not
I'm
outright
Okay,
dead.
cool.
Okay.
The bad news is you take 24 points of piercing damage.
Holy shit!
Damn, son.
And
He just
you
picked you up
are
and threw you to the
unconscious.
side.
As this dragon wormling just latches its jaws onto Zorbus and like throws him back and forth and then just spits him back out on the ground. Let's see. And
Oh no, Zorbus.
Oh no.
Oh.
Sorry, Zorbus.
is gonna try to reposition itself a little bit, flying back over to its bone pile.
Oh, wait, was he
and-
flying?
No, he was, but like on the ground,
Okay, I was gonna say
that-
I don't
was
think
that
my
able to-
cone would have
like
hit him.
like
then.
hovering like just below the ground. And yeah, it's a cone, so it goes out every direction because it's a.
Oh, okay.
If it it's not a 2D spell. It's a cone, so it's a 3D shape.
Able to react. With
Yes, and all
opportunity.
of you, anyone who is right next to it will get an opportunity. Will get an attack of opportunity as it flies away.
Sweet.
And in its mind, the what was it? A fire elemental or a fire giant?
Elemental.
Fire elemental also takes an attack of opportunity at it, but nonetheless, it is trying to flee.
Fire elemental will actually chase it down.
Oh, okay.
Badass.
It's there until it's
So any of you three that are right there.
Wait, let me double check that.
Any of you three that are right there, that were right next to it, that attacked it with melee, if you want to use your reaction to, you can make an attack of opportunity as it
Oh yeah.
flies away.
Yeah, I had a 12, so
A 12
I don't-
unfortunately does
yeah.
not hit.
Actually,
I got a
after reading it
19.
again, you're right. No.
Wait, for an opportunity attack, I rolled.
It's
just
same
like a
same as a
normal attack.
normal attack.
Okay.
At a 19.
I
A
got.
19 will hit.
Do I add a modifier for that?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as your normal attack. You're just making it with your scythe.
Okay. Then it is an 18 plus 6.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Everyone's landed a blow except for me.
That's
Yeah, after
it's 14
reading it
points of damage.
14, you said?
Yep.
Okay, holy shit.
Nice.
I rolled
did
a
some
2
damage.
plus 4, so 6.
All right.
20 damage. Let's go.
after reading it again, you're right. I'm wrong. It doesn't
Yeah,
move with
I
it.
heard you. You're
So attack of opportunity. That no.
Well, no, it's not actually getting one. Just in its mind, it thinks it is.
Oh, so do I just roll damage?
No. I was saying it for like a flare thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Nothing is
All right.
actually happening, but in
My
its
mistake.
mind, it's seeing it as it is. So
How much have we gotten so far? 6 points from me, and then what?
and 14
14.
from Takar.
Okay.
This thing is heavily wounded at this point, but has like flown its way back, kind of landing in these in this pile of bones right here, up on this platform. The platform itself is about like 30 feet up in the air, as it seems to just be those of you that can see in the dark see its eyes just like darting around, looking for what maneuver it should take next.
Okay. I'm guessing I'm next.
Yes,
Okay.
and then Kennever.
Sounds good. I can't quite reach it in this turn, right? Even if I fly, I only have 40 feet. So
Yeah,
it's like
yep.
50 right now. Okay. Yeah, I say I'll cut it like right at like
25, 30, maybe. So that way it doesn't. I'm still a little out of range of its breath attack, but I can make it on my next turn.
Okay. And that's all you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can like hold an action if you wanted. So like, for example, you could hold an action and like the trigger that you would set would be if it comes within melee range, you attack it, kind of a thing. If you
Yeah.
wanted to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
I already have, I think, quite a few reactions as I'm. But yes.
Well, no, everyone only gets one reaction. But you may have a couple different things you can do with your reaction. But everyone only gets one reaction per turn.
Yeah, I already have a parry.
Oh, right, with your gotcha.
Yeah, martial adepts.
Okay,
But
so
yes, I'll
so
hold
that
it.
is
I'll hold it.
that is an important distinction. If you hold an action, it does cost your reaction to use it. So if you wanted to wait and potentially use your parry instead, then you wouldn't want to hold an action.
Okay, then. That just reduces the number of damage that I would take. So, theoretically, I would still want to hold an action, right? Because I could actually do damage back, or no?
I mean, it's up to you. It basically depends on if you want to take a more defensive or offensive approach. So if you want to take a more offensive approach, then hold your action so you can punch it when it gets close to you, or hit it with your scythe or whatever. If you want to defend yourself from taking the damage, then don't hold an action and just know that you have the ability to parry the attack should it make a melee attack at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. I'm
Okay.
gonna parry potentially.
Sounds good.
Also, while we're on the topic of reactions and holding actions, it doesn't apply to you, but if you're gonna cast a spell, as in like hold an action to cast a spell, and the trigger doesn't happen, that spell slot still gets used up.
All right, Kenneber.
Nice. Moving 15 feet there, and gonna try and hit it with a firebolt.
Okay.
So, let's see how this goes.
You could do this, Kennever.
That does a 19 hit?
19 does it.
Okay. Okay, I rolled a 10, so 10 points of fire damage.
All right. As it takes another 10 points of this fire damage, it's like one of its wings seems to like shrivel and almost like there's like these tears starting to form in it. As it like kind of flaps weakly, falling even more into this pile of bones.
It's Zorbus.
Zorbus, so that's a death saving throw. All right. And then it was Takar?
Yes.
All right.
Sitting over here muted, asking you questions and shit.
Oh my god.
It happens.
About how tall is the pedestal it's on?
30 feet.
30 feet?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeesh.
So I'm gonna dash and get up to right there.
Okay, is that on top of the pedestal?
I was gonna ask you that.
Well, I don't know. It's 30 feet tall.
Right.
I don't know how much
So
movement you have.
I have 70 if I dash.
Okay, and how far away were you?
So the arrow puts that at the position I'm sitting right now. Oh, was that here? Yeah, it was there.
Yes.
At
Yeah,
40.
You can go diagonally though.
Yep.
Okay.
So 40 and then up 30.
30. Should
So
put me
yeah,
at
so
70.
yeah, so you would be right at the top of the platform.
Am I... Okay, so 2 questions, because I haven't played a 2-weapon fighter before. Do you have to take your action
Yep.
to hit in order to use a bonus action to hit?
Yep.
Okay, then... Zakar just reaches his hammer up into the sky, and it needs to make a dex saving throw.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me read this again. I think it's actually a con.
And you don't have to make an attack to use this as a bonus action.
It doesn't say I need to.
Okay. Well, if it doesn't say, then the answer would be no.
Now, how do I erase this?
Yeah, it is a dex saving throw.
All right. That is 15 plus 0.
It
15.
passes. It needed to beat a 13,
Ah,
but it still takes half damage.
half damage.
So it, as a bolt of lightning comes down and strikes it on the top of its head, it takes 3 points of lightning damage.
How do you want to do this?
It had that low of health.
Yeah. I mean, that
That was
crit,
it.
the crit
Yeah.
fucked it up.
Thanks,
enough.
Purvis.
Yeah, so literally the bolt of lightning just goes straight through his head in that case.
All right. So as you reach the top of this platform, using like the max movement, getting as far as you can, you reach your hammer up into the air. Which one of your ancestral deities do you is your god of battle?
I believe it's Tempest.
Okay. I mean, yeah, any one of the 3 works.
Oh, well, fucking, then
so-
it's Thor.
okay.
Definitely Thor.
All right, yeah. As you reach
You know,
your
that
hammer
tracks.
up in the air with a battle cry of for the warrior craftsman, the lightning bolt shoots out of the sky, striking into the head of this creature and making it so that it seems as though it has mandibles instead of a normal
Nice.
jaw.
Nice. Great job, Zakar.
Is it over?
Well, that was fun.
Can I eat it?
I'm not gonna stop you.
I'm gonna go check on Zorbus.
Mm.
I missed what happened.
I said I was gonna go check on Zorbus, and there's a beat, and then Luna moved up to the dragon.
Gotcha.
Yeah, until I wasn't gonna stop her from eating it, so instantly went there.
Go ahead
I'm
and make
harvesting it for
a
later.
go ahead and make a medicine check.
Me?
No,
no,
me.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, how do you
um,
want to save this dragon?
No.
Medicine? Oh boy. 5.
Oof.
Solid.
Is he still breathing?
Zorbus is not breathing.
Hmm.
All right,
Believe it or
Valandir
not,
goes
my
up to
medicine's a
Zorbus.
+4.
Norbus sits up immediately. I'm fine. I'm fine. Valandir's footsteps.
Oh shit.
Like,
Valandir the medic's coming over.
I'm coming. I cast Spare the Dying on him.
Nothing appears to happen.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Too late.
Damn.
I
Crazy
cast
dog.
Cure Wounds on him.
Still lies there motionless. No breath. No pulse.
Well, little guy, can't say I was expecting this.
I was.
He just took it straight. He went head first into it, head first into death.
Can I eat him?
Zakar just puts a hand on your shoulder and is like, wait a little bit longer.
Wait till Zeph turns around. Wait till Valandir turns around.
I mean, I'll close his eyes and say,
Is he actually dead?
"Thanks for your help, I guess."
We'll never know the full story of Zorbus Adal Bruere, the Celestial.
You know, maybe this was the best thing that could have happened to him. Maybe his soul's back on the celestial plane.
Yeah, maybe you're right. All right, well, we should at least bring him back to the Kobolds.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll want to see their.
Give him a nice little funeral. I pick up Zorbus, throw him over my shoulder. I'd like to go look and see if there's some treasure while we're here.
Yeah, they
That-
did say stuff about treasure.
Beautiful treasure pile that there is here.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yes.
did you? It's like, can you guys
I didn't
not see
forget
the?
about it.
Can you not see the treasure
Nope.
pile?
Yes.
I was-
We can.
yes.
We're just.
Oh, I didn't
We're
forget
looking
about
through
it.
the treasure
Gotcha.
pile, definitely.
It's
Gotcha.
a shame that Zorbus is dead, but
There's nothing we can do for him now.
Yeah.
Treasure.
While everyone's looking at the treasure, Luna starts eating Zorbus.
yeah,
Get treasure too.
Okay. Yeah.
Session 3.
I'm sorry,
Two
Kitty.
sessions in a row.
Nothing goes to waste, baby.
That's literally his other character just got killed in our other campaign like 3 days ago.
Fuck, dude, I'm so sorry.
The message I sent you is technically wrong, Gibby. The first one was a 6. The second
The second
death
one.
saving throw was a nat 1.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
So
Yeah. When I
um,
saw your face, I was like, yeah, that was a nat 1.
yeah. Damn, just like that.
just like that, we'll never know the full story of Zorbus.
That's fine.
Yeah, it probably sucked. Probably had a terrible
Fucking
art.
ruthless.
Guys, come on.
Wow.
No, I don't think anything that Gibby and
Gibby,
Bear could have come
Gibby,
up with
we don't
would
have
be
anything
bad.
against you, just Zorbus.
Oh, I feel like Zephyr is like making it personal now. He was like, man, I bet you that story Gibby came up with sucks.
No, I was actually curious. I'm like, what the fuck is
You know,
happening with
there's
Zorbus? Why is he
no-
so weird?
There's no chance for a character arc.
Yeah, now
know.
You just died an asshole.
Ken is like
Hey,
Ken, is,
Well,
can a celestial lover of his come down and look for him and
No, I've
explain
already
his story?
eaten him. What do you? I am eating him.
Is that
actually.
like canon? Like you're actively eating him right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat
Okay,
him.
okay.
Well, I had him on my
my
shoulder.
I'm not gonna let it go to
He's-
waste.
well, he's on my shoulder,
he's
so you're eating
dead,
him off
he's
my
dead.
shoulder.
yeah, I was gonna say
Right
Zephyr
here.
picked him
What
up.
do
His body's
Yeah.
not actually there. Zephyr is carrying him.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm carrying him yet.
Oh, I thought
I'm
you
ca-
said you left me there to go get the treasure first.
No. I put you over my shoulder, but I still wanted to investigate the treasure pile.
Okay, well then
So-
I'll offer
you're
to carry
nibbling
him on
at
the way
him.
back.
Wow.
I'm be like, look, Takar said I could. I waited. I'm not letting this go to waste.
Hey, I didn't say you could. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see what's in this treasure hoard.
Treasure.
Yeah. Within the pile of treasure there, there is, I mean, more gold than you guys can carry by yourselves.
Damn it.
Have you seen my strength?
Yeah, you don't have a container big enough.
Strength
Yeah,
isn't
cloak.
the question here.
Yeah, although I would question whether you could carry that or not as well. You also find a a cloak amongst this.
Mine.
You find a large like two-handed maul.
Mine.
Several different like various gems, some like gold and silver plated plates, bowls, cups. You find a what appears to be some sort of a healing potion.
Tragic. Corbus could use that.
God damn. It's ruthless out here.
Bad eat no world.
I love how the other campaign, everyone's like, "I'm so sorry, we killed your character," and we're just like, "Damn, that's tragic, bro. Moving on."
That sucks, bro.
Feel
That's
bad.
rough.
Which is why I gave you the pity sum.
Yeah, I saw that. That's hilarious. I'll collect that health potion.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
Do I still have my cloak of billowing, or did that get lost in the shipwreck?
No, you still have it. You used it in the camp.
Okay. Well, then I will take it off to like carry some of the gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna stuff my pockets that aren't already full with meat.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I should probably do the same.
I think that's a given.
Also amongst the gold and other various items that this creature has collected over time, you find two more scroll cases, Valandir, that look very reminiscent to the one that you had found on the ship previously.
Perfect.
Not quite identical, but very, very near.
Still in language that none of us can read.
Yes, still written in the same language as the other ones, or as the other one, excuse me.
All right, so you said like two of them?
There was two more, yes, within this pile.
Okay, perfect. I would also like to approach the wormling and collect, if I can, a
What's
tooth
left?
from its jaw.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't eat that. You're good.
Ain't no way you eating that whole
No,
thing
no,
now.
no.
Yeah.
No. I put
No,
it
I
in my
just-
pockets.
Like preferably like the biggest one that I see.
The cloak of
And-
many fashions has cloak of many pockets as well.
Maybe pull out my dagger and see if I can like.
Yeah, you can definitely go about removing one of this dragon wormling's teeth.
I like your style. A trophy. I'm gonna get one too.
I don't
Might be able to
make it up there.
make use of this thing sometime. Who knows? You never know.
I mean, we're probably gonna have to make multiple trips if we want to get all this treasure. Yes.
Yeah. I think on the way back to camp, we should probably stop by the kobolds and dispose of Zorbus's body and let them know that
Excuse
they're-
me?
disposed of what's left of Zorbus's body. Sorry,
Excuse me?
and let them know that they have
We
been
gotta give him something.
relieved of their
Bones. That's all we
captor
get.
or slaver.
Yeah.
Sorry, Zorbus. It's a shame that we
Give
couldn't
them- Sorry, go
figure
ahead.
things out for you.
We can give them his teeth since he liked to talk so much.
Yeah, no, for real.
Fucking ruthless.
Oh, dang it.
All right. I feel like I've seen all that I need to see from this cave, so I'm gonna start heading back.
Watch the rock there.
Oh,
Can
fair
I-
enough. Thanks.
Can I do
Yeah.
one more check of the cave just for like any extra goodies? I don't know, just a little extra check.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Does it gotta be investigation?
If you would like to investigate, then yeah.
Okay, yeah.
if you can
11.
tell me another check that makes sense here.
What if I fly around the cave and
To
close yeah.
accomplish
to look very closely?
so to investigate.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Shut up. 11. Not 11, okay?
11? No, just nothing besides the giant hoard of treasure there.
Got it. All right. Time to head out.
Should we keep note of how much gold we potentially collected?
I will get you the number here in a second of what you have so far.
Yeah.
Sweet. We at least got some gold out of this.
All right. As you collect your treasure and your fallen companion,
There we go.
I was gonna say, don't say brother.
you,
Not a fallen brother.
Or comrade.
and
or
begin
comrade.
to make your way out of the cave. That is where we will end tonight's session.
R.I.P. Zorbus.
I am so
Ugh.
sorry, Gibby.
That sucks. I feel like I should have tried healing you before I even attempted to attack this dragon. I didn't even think about it, honestly. You're muted.
Maybe he's talking to his stream.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. So learning experience here. So I don't know if everyone knows how like death saving throws and stuff work.
Not entirely, no.
So when you go unconscious, the goal is to make 3 saves before you make 3 failures. If you roll a natural 1, that counts as 2 failures. If you roll a natural 20, you automatically come back up with 1 hit point. Okay. Otherwise, it's just a 10 or higher is a success, 9 or lower is a failure. So generally speaking, you get 3 rounds, right? At the very, very minimum. There's like a 3rd round to do something. So I don't not necessarily like a learning experience here. But like, so in that situation, like where they went down,
that's when I could have came over.
Yeah,
and-
you could
and
have healed
casted the-
there, and that would have been enough. Or even like immediately after combat ended, if you like turn and do it then not enough time goes by for like another round to have passed.
So what you're saying is it was my fault that he died.
No.
Not really, no.
That's
I mean,
why we
there's
have him roll
I
the
mean,
death
you
save.
did say this is when he goes down.
You know, that's fair.
Other
Hey, at least
than
you
for
died
that reason,
doing what you loved.
I would say
You know,
no.
and you're
But
a high up here on your ego. You were worshipped and loved by very like small on the scale creatures, which is perfect for you.
Next time, Bear, kill me before I crit
Perfect.
on him.
why?
Yeah, you fucking blasted
Oh,
him,
so
and then
that
you just
so
then
that
you
they
get killed,
have to deal
Yeah.
with the full thing.
right? Thanks for the help.
I mean,
Sorbus.
honestly, to be completely honest on this one, I don't really feel like I did anything here, because sure they credit it was my monster. Most of the time I feel bad in this situation, but like Zorbus waltzed in there like he owned the place, humming a shitty ass tune. So
Yeah.
you gave a dragon, however young, the opportunity to go first in combat. So and you also made yourself the target. So like,
Yep.
There's a
my
lot of
bad.
fault out here.
Next time I just won't crit. My bad.
Oh,
Learn my
yeah.
lesson.
No. You
It
made
was the crit's
you
fault.
made yourself the target by walking into the room first, humming an
Well,
annoying ass
you
tune.
said I was the target because I did the most damage.
That was when you did the
Yeah.
why he targeted you with the bite.
The second
It's a
time.
pretty good taunt. Yeah.
The whole reason he even got to go first and do any damage to any of us is because of you.
Did Gibby message you saying he wants out of the campaign and that you
Nope.
should just kill him off?
No, he makes a new character now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It better be Zorbus's long lost lover from the celestial
No.
plane of Duermer Heart.
Oh no.
Who's the complete
That,
opposite?
that
like
story's dead now.
like
Yeah, but Can you at
You
least
don't
spoil
get
it
your
for us?
pact anymore.
Can you at least tell us what was the?
Hey, that's
Maybe,
one way to get out of the contract.
maybe in the future we'll do like an offshoot thing where we explore Zorbus's past.
That'd be sweet.
If there's
I
any
would-
interest in that.
That would
I
actually
would
be
love
awesome.
it so much if like we get back and then he just falls from the sky again and he just got kicked out again.
He's in it. Oh my god, yeah, like he's stuck in a
He's
loop until he
stuck in it.
figures out
He's
until he learns
Groundhog
to respect the
Day'd
mortals.
until-
Yeah, he got
Until he-
kicked out because he didn't learn his lesson yet.
yeah. I would love that too. I don't
That would
want to
be
see
hilarious.
Zorbus gone. I loved his character.
I love to hate him.
Yeah, I know. You're
Yeah.
so love to hate them type of person. I loved it. But anywho, that was great. Feel kind of bad, but at the same time, I'm like relieved.
Well, I mean, you know, first boss battle, first boss victory, first horde
death.
first horde of treasure, and first character death, all in the same episode.
pretty damn productive.
That's a productive episode.
I'd say that's a
Yeah.
pretty
And-
solid day.
There's no better end to Zorbus than for Luna to eat him. Let's
Yeah.
keep it real. Yeah.
exactly.
Sure.
No more fitting.
You can go back to
Sure.
the camp after they're done, like mourning the loss of their god. How about that?
No, fresh.
Fresh.
I love that. That poor little gnome.
It's the circle of life to me, okay? It's fine. I waited till he was dead. I didn't cause his death.
How
awesome.
nice of you.
Thank you. I'm very level-headed.
I can tell.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for episode 3 of campaign 1 of Tales from Hylem.
Hype.
Though we've lost one of the party members, the story will continue, not next week, but in 2 weeks? Question mark?
Good work.
You're
In 2 weeks, we will continue the story and see what our adventurers do next. So until next time, make sure you guys are staying safe. Don't forget to bear with each other, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
See ya.
Bye.